So, I guess we'll say welcome back to Crown of the Oathbreaker as we continue our journey through the realms of Aglarion and the city of Odenbeer in particular. Last week, you managed to get back to the city, managed to cure some eyes blindness, and managed to start on the King's game. And Kesri, I believe, was it Kesri who won the um the Battle of the Tipsy Toots? I think it was, wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
it? Yeah. And during the event, a nice old lady was selling some cakes for just 2 copper pieces and feeding her hungry children. Krayshawn gave him some money. Kesri bought a few, ate a few, promptly got violently ill, was helped from some healers, and somewhere during all that time, Kesri lost all her money. So, what was behind that? Who knows? But we'll pick up as soon as I bring up my notes. We'll pick up today at as you headed for the next event in the King's Games at the House of the Soldier. Now, so just on the outskirts of the House of the Soldier. The House of the Soldier is like the military barracks of the Royal Swords. And it's a walled compound. And the status of this place almost implies how integral the Royal Guard is, the Royal Swords are to the city. It's very much military. They're given a lot of money, a lot of heavy training. You get the impression that things are very, very disciplined here. But as you approach, all 5 of you, still no Adi, and you see a sign and it says, "Welcome to the Nimble Eagle. The first prize is a potion of fire resistance, sponsored by the Emporium of Marvelous Rarities." And there's an elf running this. His name is Twin Phobane. This is what he looks like. And outside the military complex there, you see a long archery range. And there's a target there, like a classic bullseye type of thing. And there's these signs that pop up every now and then in front of the target. Sometimes it's a duck, sometimes it's a chicken, sometimes it's a rabbit, sometimes it's a dog. Just painted on there. And there is a single raised platform with a very narrow like about 30 centimeters platform at the top. And you see various people are trying to do well in this game. And you see people balancing on the pole. They bring up one of the pictures of the dogs, the chickens. They have to identify it and then shoot. And the very first person who comes up, who's almost to give you an idea of what's happening. She's like she's a captain of the guard, a guard captain, and he says, "I am from the city of Dral, from the Varbai city of Zult, and I'm here to show you what we do in Zult. Watch this, Aglarions. This is how we do it in Zult." And he gets up on this little pole with a little platform on top. He wobbles for a little bit. He looks at the target. He shouts out, "Chicken!" But everybody can see it's a goose. And then he just misses the target completely and he falls to the ground, losing one, getting -1 points altogether. And Twin says, "Who else would like to have a shot? 3 gold pieces to enter. Potion of fire resistance for the winner of the event."
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, you should.
Right, just 3 gold pieces, good sir.
There you go.
Okay. So, the crowd is cheering you along, giving you some claps, hoping for some entertainment, we'll put it that way. So, approaching up onto the pole in Krayshawn Why don't you make me an acrobatics check to see if you can maintain yourself on the pole?
Still set to whisper from last night. Sorry.
Yeah, 14. So you balance perfectly. And then as you're getting there, ready to take your shot, a symbol of a creature. Make me a perception check, please.
Can I guide myself on this?
Um,
Cheating.
not now.
Okay.
You're balancing up there, and they bring up a picture of a rabbit, and you say rabbit. So you've got the correct target. Well done. Finally, make a ranged attack.
Okay. Can I steady aim this?
I don't see why not.
Okay. And because I have Elven accuracy, I can re-roll that 3. So, we'll stick with the 19 because that re-roll was a 1.
Oh,
So, you shoot it, and it just barely hits the end of the target. You get 1 point for that shot. 1 point only. No penalties for falling, no penalties for missing the target. Now, the Mavis, the first person who came up, this person from the Drow City States, I'll just go through all of them. She gets up, keeps her balance, the crown charges, but it's the wrong target she calls out, and she misses the target completely, and the audience starts booing her. They're not good. And then for her third shot, she manages to keep the balance once again, picks the right target, but scores only 1 point. So,
Wait, I only got 1 shot. She got 3?
yep, I'm going to go through your competition, and then we'll see if you can catch up. So her total score is -2. All right. Vargos Hawkfiend, a member of the Royal Arrows. A lot of his competitors, a lot of his fellow soldiers are cheering him on, and he looks very serious, taking it seriously. His first shot, he keeps his balance on top of this tipping tower, chooses the right target, almost hits the bullseye, and gets 2 points altogether. Same thing again for the third one. Keeps balance, right target, 2-point shot, 2 points. And the last one, he does exactly the same thing. He's not quite hitting the bullseye each time, but he gets a total of 6 points. Now, everybody make me a perception check, please, that is watching this one. Everybody make me a perception check, please. Just going to whisper something to one of you. Now, forgive the spellings, but I assume you know what that means.
Gotcha.
So, and the person is a cheerful young halfling, just a short little person, and he gets up, keeps his balance, definitely calls the right target, and makes a beautiful 2-point shot. And the crowd give him an extra big cheer.
I would point and say that I think that they're cheating and point at the two of them.
To who? To
I don't tell whoever's running the competition.
Gwen Fobane, this gentleman. I'm sorry. So somebody's cheating. Tell me what's happening.
I mean, I don't know how to prove that, so that's like really rough. But I believe that they're telepathically communicating to each other, the targets.
Which person is at the other end of the target? Who is his accomplice?
The competitor next to him.
It's actually the person at the other end of the range, and he's telling
Okay,
him,
my bad.
like, shoot for the dog, shoot for the rabbit, so on.
Gotcha.
So that person over there at the end.
Yes.
Tell you what, I've got to maintain appearances here. If you go down there and you distract the person or can find any type of evidence of the cheating, then I'll call the Red Cloaks post haste. But without any sort of proof, I'm afraid we just let the competition to continue. So your
Fair.
assistance in this matter would be appreciated.
Okay. What I can do here. Okay, yeah, all right. That can be funny. I'll make my way around so I'm not obviously interrupting the competition itself.
Mhm.
And I'm going to make myself invisible. And I'm going to distract the guy by tickling him.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check. You'll definitely be able to tickle him. Let's see how well you tickle him. And at advantage because you're invisible.
Well.
Okay. So the young halfling who's claimed he's from a Drayler ship just visiting from the Brine Coast, he lines up his second shot. And he sees his friend, and his friend laughing. And he pauses, he doesn't know what to do, and someone calls out chicken, and he doesn't even shoot in the end, and just waiting and waiting and waiting for the help, but doesn't actually come, and people start booing and hissing him. And you're going to continue tickling Kezri?
Sure.
And he gets up, and this whole situation has thrown him completely off. He tries to stand on it, loses his balance, and at that point it's all over. Once you fall off, it's done. He says, "Damn it!" and starts storming off.
Cool. Once he's fallen off, I will make my way back to my friends and drop him.
Okay, cool. So he's out of the competition, to say the least. Now, I like to take this moment to talk about a spell that I've never, ever, ever seen cast before. And this spell is almost a joke about people make fun of it all the time. Is anybody familiar with a cantrip called True Strike?
Yeah.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
To explain why it's so useless?
Well, it requires concentration and one turn of preparation, which usually you don't have.
Gives you advantage on your next roll. So you forsake a roll to cast the spell, which you could have attacked anyway, to get advantage on the next one. Why not just roll twice anyway? The spell is completely useless. There it is. So on your next turn, you gain advantage. So what's the point? Why not roll twice? A legendarily useless spell. Except in this one very specific circumstance. There's a haughty middle-aged goblin, and he casts True Strike upon himself. And because he gets one shot here, and one shot only. Despite all that, though, despite casting True Strike, he keeps his balance, he calls the wrong target, and misses. Cast the spell a second time, keeps his balance, calls the right target this time, and makes a 2-point shot. And the last one, unfortunately, he loses his balance and gets 0 points for his last shot. But take this as a moment, possibly one and one only moment, when you get to see the true strike being slightly useful. Okay, Kratia.
Amazing.
So far, you have 1 point.
Okay.
The member of the Royal Arrows has got 6. Okay. So you need to get 6 or higher. And in case you get 6, there'll be a rematch. The crowd starts clapping for you, encouraging you. So as you enter, please make an acrobatics check.
Oh, again?
Yeah, this is for your... Do it 3 times.
Okay. This is climbing the pole. I'm already on top of the pole.
Both. You're climbing the pole and then balancing on top. So
Well, he true striked beforehand, so can I guide myself beforehand?
sure can.
All right, we'll do that. I'll save it.
You get to the top of the pole, balance slightly. You're good. And they flash a sign. Make me a perception check to see if you can spot it.
I'll save my guidance still.
Yeah, you see a rabbit and you call a rabbit. Now's your chance to take your shot, so make a ranged attack.
All right, steady aim, all the stuff. Elven accuracy, re-roll.
That's
That
terrible.
one. 19 again.
And guidance won't unfortunately help you, but that's just enough to score 1 point. You're on 2 altogether. Technically impossible to win the competition, but feel free to have another go.
All right. Acrobatics again and perception.
Yep. Acrobatics to balance on the pole.
I'll use my guidance. That's going to be a 4 for a 17.
Okay, your guidance saves you the DC. Oh, yeah, you're fine. You balance up there quite perfectly. And they
Ew,
flash up a
I
sign.
don't see the target.
You don't see the target, so you're going to lose a point for calling out the wrong target. They show you a dog, but maybe you don't want to shoot a dog and you mistake it for a chicken. So you cannot chicken. The crowd boos and are happy with you. But make the shot.
Make a shot. All right.
Reroll anything?
Oh, yeah, I'll reroll that 7 just in case it's a natural 20. Nope. So stay with the 26.
26 is a bullseye. So you get 3 points for that, but you lose a point because you get the wrong target. So you end up with a total of 4 points for a strong showing in second competition. Does anybody else wish to have a go at the Nimble Eagle? Hello, Adai.
Hello.
Bander's kind of discouraged after last time, so he's not really feeling it.
Not my thing either.
All right. Kezri? Hello?
Sorry, I was muted. No, I'm good.
Okay, cool. Well, not as if you have 3 gold pieces anyway.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so the member of the Royal Guards, he gets his potion of fire resistance, and everybody cheers. Everybody gives him a hearty pat on the back, and he gets his what did he get? His potion of fire resistance. Now you all notice there's another competition coming up, but there is a crowd gathered around. Shown as 55 on the map. And 55 is Grankar's chains. That's a very massive chain supporting a double-towered narrow bridge. And Adai might point this out as a bit of history. There's a couple of lions at either side of the gates, but they're missing their tongues. And the person who made the sculptor, upon facing ridicule from the residents for forgetting to sculpt the tongues for the lions, famously jumped off the bridge, ending his own life. But there's a bit of commotion going on over there. It's not part of the official events, but something is happening. What do you guys do?
We can go just like walk in that direction, just kind of see what's up.
Me too. Yes, curious on whether someone is in danger.
Well, there's right in the center of the bridge, right where the 55 is pointing to, you see almost painted on there recently, and it says, "A curious thing lies at the top of the chain. Claiming it truly is a hero's game."
Interesting.
This is not an official event.
Nope. People are talking about it. They're curious about it. Nothing's debating what that might mean.
I'll ask Encration if he wants to climb the chain.
I can give it a shot. Smack myself with guidance.
Okay. Now, just before you get there, you notice one hearty individual climbing up the top. And almost immediately, Royal Sword says, "Oi! Get down from there! No climbing up the bridges. That is strictly prohibited." So you can definitely attempt to climb up there. You're going to have to stealth the way up there to avoid the guards.
Yeah, let's try it.
Fun.
So while they're asking
How many guards are in the area?
2.
2 guards. Well, if Enration is displaying some wants to go on top of the chain, I guess Vander is gonna try to distract the guards. He's just gonna go up to them and be like, "Oh, so aren't you guys competing in the games? You guys look like you could do pretty well yourself, right?"
"I compete in the afternoon. While the guards competing in the morning, we switch shifts halfway through. But right now, my
And
job
which
is security."
And which one of you would probably win in the different competitions, do you think?
"Well, I'm particularly good at the, what's it called? The leap of death across the cliffs. I'm an excellent swimmer and an excellent diver. I should be good at that."
Interesting. And what about you, my good sir? So Banner's just gonna try to talk to them. He's
Sure.
gonna try a little bit, try to pin them against each other as well, just to keep them distracted from whatever Enration is trying to do.
Just make a persuasion check. See how well you do this. Might give some advantages for...
That's bad, actually.
Yeah, they do give in some friendly banter, like boasting what events they're going to win once their shift ends. Not really helping in Krayshawn. But the good news in Krayshawn is Vander, we'll say he does enough. And with a 26 roll, you definitely scale to the top of the bridge. Well, maybe you scale to the top of the bridge. I need you to make me an athletics check as well.
Any way I can use acrobatics?
Nope. Just purely athletics, unfortunately.
Oh, I made a wrong decision. Well, I got the guidance still. Let's see here. Oh, guidance ain't gonna help me. I got a -1 to strength.
Oh,
that's
God.
That's an 8 in total.
Okay, so you make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, we're good at these.
You start plummeting off the bridge, but one hand grabs hold and you're just holding on with one hand. Make me another athletics check, please.
I have one hand free. Can I smack myself with guidance?
Smack yourself in the
Okay.
forehead.
Oh my gosh, it's getting worse.
And your fingers slip. Yeah. So with that, oh. Yeah, you fall. There's no getting around it at the moment. Make me another dexterity saving throw as you're falling. This depends where you're going to land. Yeah, you fortunately avoid the bridge, and well, fortunately it doesn't really cut it, but you do land with a thump at the bottom of the river neck, and you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you slip off. And
Can I evasion that for half?
sure. You turn it into a nice little dive and you splash into the water. And the two royal swords says, "Oi! What's that? Who's going on in there?" And one of them jumps into the water to try and find you, while the other one says, "Everybody stand back! Stand back! Stand back!" What are you doing,
I
Christian?
will take advantage of the commotion, and I will just concentrate and possess the spirit of my familiar, and I'm gonna use my familiar. Basically, I'm gonna go with my familiar on the top of the chain to see what is in there.
You're going to send your
Good
familiar
thinking.
or go with the familiar?
Yes, but I'm gonna use. You can see through the familiar, so I'm actually gonna use that.
Wow, that is a jolly sensible idea. And Kracian just realizes maybe we should have climbed it. This is what your familiar sees at the top of the bridge. All right, and Kracian?
I'm gonna pull out from my coat. I'm gonna pull out the earring with the UG initials engraved, and I'm gonna hold up, say, Miss Corso, I found the earring you lost in the river.
Oh, and I'm. Thank you very, very much. And then I'll just gesture for him to come back to where we are.
Good idea. So we'll say you can make a deception check at advantage, not only for the ring, but you have an ally on there as well.
All right, not too bad.
So the guard helps you out in the moment, but the royal sword then sends to Kazri. Look, Miss Corso, this is the second time we've had reports of you helping our people doing idiotic things around here. Please control your servants in the future.
Of course. And then I'm just gonna drag him to go be dried off.
Cool. And Adai, you're heading to 74? The rest of you following suit?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so 74. There is a giant there. Well spotted. Adai? Was it Adai? Yes, it's Adai. And
yes, but I'm looking for bags, so basically,
sorry, what was that?
and to the bags you must. So I'm basically searching for within the 74, so within the giant.
Cool.
I'm gonna check for something that looks like bags.
Okay. So, the napping giant. It's a colossal, weather-worn statue. It's been here for centuries by the look of it. And you notice that upon closer inspection that the statue once had wings on it as well, but the wings have been carved off, it looks like. And it speaks about the history of Aglarion, how it used to be ruled by cruel angels with feathered wings. So it perhaps was a statue of one of the ancient rulers of this area. So what we'll do, all of you onto this map. Adi, Bone, Ezri, and Krayshawn, and Vander. So the artwork for this isn't quite right. The giant isn't erupting from the ground. It's just sleeping. So pretend that's sleeping. The art isn't quite right. So what do? You need to get down on these ladders if you want to enter the pit where this giant is. So what would you like to do?
Can I try to ritual cast detect magic while the others are doing something?
Sure. So ritually casting detect magic. There's a faint aura, very faint, of necromancy coming from the statue itself.
Ooh, fun.
I'm gonna go to the pit. And I think, to pay respect to the bugs, probably we will need to dig. I will imagine. So I'm gonna check an area in which people have been either digging recently or have moved stones or something like that. I'm gonna investigate a little bit the area to see whether someone has been manipulating the soil.
Oh, make an investigation check.
Damn it, 11.
Okay, so you're looking around in the pit. You don't really find anything of note. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to
So-
be. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna after Vander is done casting detect magic, if he gets any aura or something from the stage, I guess he's gonna try to like investigate it further. But he's using 10 minutes to cast it, so you can go ahead.
Okay, so is he casting it? And Krayshawn, what were you doing?
I'm just going to kind of be on the outside of these scaffolding here, just kind of keeping watch, making sure nothing's going to sneak up behind Adi and smack him.
Sure. Bone, Kazri?
I'm just letting the fellas handle it.
Bone?
Bone is just going to follow Vander. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Are there any animals? So I've been checking around. I don't see any movement on the soil, but are there, like, I don't know, a colony of ants or anything, something crawling on the soil?
Sure. Why don't you make me a nature check?
An ant, a hawk. Difficult to do.
So you don't find any bugs of note?
Oh, okay. How do you pay respect to bugs? Is there? Do I know? This is not like an expression, no, that people use here,
Mm-mm.
like maybe bringing, like visiting dead people or something like that.
I don't know. Paying respects to bugs, I would like leave them food.
I can do that. I take some of my rations and throw it on the soil around the giant.
Sure. You hear some scurrying of bugs as you kind of scattered around the whole area around this napping giant. And as players, you can work out where the bugs are. At DM's inspiration up for grabs for anybody who can tell me where the bugs are.
The
This little
back-
red dot here.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I saw it, but that's.
there we go. Not sure who said that first. 2 people pinged it, so those 2 people can have DM's inspiration.
Hmm.
Okay, so there's some bugs underneath this rock with a red X on it, a marking on it. What do you do, Adai?
I just in case I bow to the stone, like a novel will do to other novel. My bugs, pardon me, but I need to get my treasure, and I with the back of my sword, actually with the edge of my sword, I remove the stone.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
Ooh.
You do that, tons and tons and tons of bugs just erupt out of there. Some big bugs, some small bugs. If you're arachnophobic, this is a terrible situation for you. And these bugs, just swarms of these insects just erupt out of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, and look at look at their initiative too. Much better. Well, I get all 4. I did get all 4. Some good, some bad. But as these bugs erupt out from under these stones, Vandor, as you're at the back there. Actually, can everybody just make me a perception check, please? We'll get to that in a second. Bones and initiatives. Everybody perception check as well, please.
not rolling well today.
Bone. Okay, thank you. Okay, Vandor.
Hmm.
Vandor, what do you do as these bugs erupt and start biting and nipping at you? What do you do?
Do I notice them? With a 10?
Unrelated. You do notice the bugs. The perception check was for something else.
Well, I am kind of busy though casting detect magic. But does
So
the
your detect magic has passed. Like it took
Okay.
Adai a long time with his terrible rolls to find anything of note. So you're good.
If that's the case, I guess I'm gonna go here through the edge of these boards, and I'm just gonna shout, "Oh, Adai, have you found some friends?" And I'm just gonna give him a cheeky smile, and I'm gonna look at Bone and say, "Bone, I think you need to crush Adai's friends. They don't seem to like him that much." And well, I can't really persuade these bugs, can I? So I guess I will just try to shoot.
Now the bugs,
Actually-
it doesn't show it on the maps, but the bugs are all over you. They are in the same space as you.
Oh, really?
They're all over
Even
your
though-
body.
Wow. Then I'm not gonna go as close. I don't really have too much area damage. But it's weird. I'm going to try though. I'm going to try cast sleep just to see what happens.
Okay. Let me just check something.
And this is a 2nd level sleep spell, so it's a sphere, range 20 feet sphere. And I guess I'll just cast it around Adai, because I think it will target all the bugs before it targets Adai himself.
Okay, make your roll.
So that should be and this time I'm gonna do it right. It should be a 7d8.
Okay.
Oh, horrible.
25. Okay, just let me check something. The spell has no effect. The creatures are immune to sleep, so it goes to the next one, which is Adai. And I notice, Ada, your hit points are above 25. So the hit point, the thing is no thing.
Luckily,
Also,
yes.
yeah.
No effect.
And you also should be level 5, by the way, Adai. I don't know if you got the message, but feel free to
Ah,
level
no,
up.
I didn't get that. Okay.
Yeah, so everybody's level 5 now.
Well, I have time while I have about the initiative. Okay.
Sure. So the insects start swarming around you as the sleep spell has no effect. They're immune to sleep, and I was checking to make sure maybe Adai is going to go to sleep, but he didn't. But they swarm around you. Rolling a 12. You manage to swat them off. But then another group of bugs come and they try and swarm around you, rolling a dirty 20. As they bite, they nibble, they grasp, and you take 9 points of piercing damage. And Cracion.
So they're swarming all over Adai, but are they big enough where like I could throw a card at them and it would not hurt Adai? Yeah,
You can
yeah.
certainly try.
Find your treasure, visit the giant, to the bugs page. What would a riddle be? All right. I'm just gonna try it. Yeah, if with Adai's permission, I'm gonna try to smack a bug off of him.
Yeah, try. Go for it.
All right. We'll steady aim, throw a card. Range here. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Steady aim, throw a card. Reroll the 12 just in case. Nope. All right. So that's a 24 to hit.
24
The
hits. You managed to hit a bug as opposed to Adai. So yeah,
All
roll
right.
damage.
17.
A lot of the bugs get skewered on the card, and a whole bunch of them fall to the ground dead in various paths, legs, torsos, everything falling off the side. So nice shot, Incration. Bone, what do you do?
Yeah, so Bone is covered in bugs as well.
Oh, no, sorry, just Adai.
It's,
Adai is the only one. Adai's got bugs all
Just
over.
Adai.
Just Adai. Yep.
Okay. Okay. In that case, he's going to. Well, he's going to come charging. So he's going to take an. Let's see, an action to dash over here.
Hey, you have to
Jumping
jump
down into the mud and.
Uh-huh. Make me athletics or acrobatics as you leap into the pit. Ooh, just gonna go with it. So you brace your legs and boom, you land perfectly. Imagine it takes your dash action to get over there.
Yes. And that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, rushing in. Kazri, what
Alright.
do you do?
I reckon I will just attempt to zap some of the bugs.
Oh, sorry, just 1 second. So you did 17 damage. You didn't do 17 damage, you did 8 damage. They're resistant to piercing, so the card took a bit of them. Jolt succeeds, yep. Roll damage, 7 lightning damages. Lightning goes across. And yes. Once again, avoids Adai. The way it's going to work, by the way, if you miss the bugs, you're going to hit Adai. That's how it works. So I suggest you don't miss. But
That'll be it for me.
Okay, great. The swarm of insects continue to bite, swarm, nibble on you, and they roll a 14, Adai? I don't think that hits.
Doesn't hit.
No, okay, so there's bugs and they don't manage to get through your armor. Coastal.
So Coastal is going to. Can it give advantage against these creatures? Is it possible?
I don't see you. Yeah. Owls and bugs have a natural animosity towards each other, so I think Coastal can use that to give advantage on something. So yes, absolutely.
Okay, so then it's gonna fly by and then end up here, but the advantage against this one.
Okay. So bugs. The Coastal takes a few nibbles, and Adai, you're gonna have some welts after this. What do you do?
So do I have any benefit from leaving where the bugs are? So for example, I have missed a step, but I don't know if it's for me. I'm gonna fight them anyway. I don't know if there's a benefit to actually leaving this area or not.
Well, I'll tell you what. You take a 5-foot step, and as the bugs are all over you, they just stick to you like glue.
But if I use Misty Step, it will not be with me. But do they have any advantage of attacking me anyway, or just they are attacking me? My colleagues cannot fight them, no, because they are all over me.
Well, you saw Kracion and Kazri get some good shot on them. Yep, so they can definitely take shots at them. But if they miss, they're going to hit you.
Yeah, but Bone, for example, they are not all over Bone yet. No?
Oh, they are 100% all on you.
Okay, just to see how it works. I'm going to use Misty Step and disappear here, leaving hundreds of bugs behind me.
Yep, you do. You're bug free at the moment.
And I attack this one here with a bend. So didn't do the whole up, but I think enough for doing this attack. $14 to hit.
14 hits.
So get 8 points of damage, and this is and if they move, they will get. We are level 5, no? Already.
Yep,
So
level
they take
5,
one extra D8 of thunder damage.
Okay, so well, they're about to swarm onto Bone, so just roll the D8 now.
Sorry,
This
not
was
that. This was a mistake. I rolled one. No.
It's going to take 2 damage. I'll just take the 2 damage off now, because it's about to happen. As your booming blade booms, and they take a move. And you stay there, Adai?
Yes, sorry, this is automatic, but if they move, they take the other 6 that I roll.
They swing over here to get on top of Bone, and they'll take that 6 points of booming damage. And they're going to swarm all over the body of Bone now. And a 17
Tickles.
Well, it does tickle.
Yeah, that's
6 points of piercing damage as they start feeding on you. Vander.
Right, so these bastards can't sleep. That's annoying. But they seem to take some damage, so that's cool. I'm intrigued, so I'm gonna try to spit some corrupting ichor on these bugs.
Sure.
See what's happening. So that's a 2nd level spell. Display, and I'll try to cast it.
Okay.
I assume that's doing something.
Yeah, it avoids Bone. It's a little bit singed, but he'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine. No worries.
How much damage? So 2d8.
Yeah, that's 2d8. Wait a minute. I need to.
Like the spell component for this, it's some phlegm.
Yeah. So it's actually a little bit weird in game because I can't really see. On a hit, the target takes 2d8. At higher spell levels, 1d4. Okay, yeah. So 2d8s. That's pretty decent.
What happens is one of the swarms of bugs mechanically dies as this corrupting ichor drips and falls off them.
Nice. Love that.
All right.
You aren't
Right.
resistant to that, I assume. So that's cool.
Yeah, they're not resistant to that. No. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah, that's my turn.
And Vander, they're going for bone now. What do you do?
I'm going to cheer on Bone and say, "You can do it, Bone. Just crush the bugs." And you know what? Mechanically, I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration, just because. Why not? That's how it is.
Okay, so I'm assuming that's your turn as you cast. Well, that's your bonus action. You still got an action.
Yeah, that's my bonus action, and I've used my action, so I
Oh, you
used
did.
everything except my movements, and I'll just stay put. Actually,
Okay, so these two groups of insect, they're now swarming all over your body, Bone, and one of them's going to do that for a 14, so you managed to swat away the bugs. And the second one's come at you, and you swat away those as well. 0 points of damage as you swat them away. Incration.
Yep. Same thing. And am I gonna use a charge or not? I'm not gonna use a charge. All right. Same thing. Steady aim. Reroll if pod. Yeah, this stuff. Nope. No need to reroll when it's 20.
Natural 20! Natural 20!
All right. Let's see here. It's 3. So 1, 2, and plus 5 to this. 26 plus 5, 31 total points of damage.
51 points of damage. That's great. That will reduce this one on Bone to 15 because they're immune to your types of damage. Your piercing, I believe.
Even
Yep.
though it's magical?
Yep, they're just plain old immune. It's hard to hit bugs.
Oh.
Yes, not a magic thing.
Wow. Okay, then.
It's more the bugs.
Wait,
Nothing
wait,
magical.
immune? Immune, not resistant?
Also, they're resistant to lots of things, and they're immune to things like charm, frightened, grappled, sleep, paralysis, petrified, all sorts of stuff. They're bugs.
Ah,
They don't sleep. But cool.
that's-
You do get a good hit on them. Bone, you're covered with these two ones right next to you. They're all over your body. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to just spin around with my bone claws and see if I can slash them apart.
Sure.
I'm assuming that's not gonna do much. But Bone doesn't know that. That's a 15 for the one to the south.
Yeah, you cull up a few bugs. Nice.
5 slashing.
No, 2 slashing.
Oh. And he's gonna continue.
Okay. Spinning around like a buzzsaw. That one hits as well and squash a few more bugs.
Oof. Not the best damage. 5 more.
2 more.
2 more, I guess.
They continue to swarm around your body.
Yeah. That's gonna be his turn.
Okay, so spinning around like a blender, cutting up bugs left, right, and center. Kazri, safe on the scaffolding around the side. What do you do?
I will keep trying to zap these guys.
Hey, fortunately, your jolt hits them, and we'll say this one to the north just gets instantly incinerated by a jolt. You guys are doing
Nice.
very well and not hitting Bone. It's impressive so far. Okay,
That's
Kazri,
it for
nice. Okay, the more bugs swarm all over your body, and they go to bite you, and they roll a dirty 20 for 9 points of piercing damage, Bone. Say jump, 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 jump,
Yep.
jump, jump. Okay, Coastal.
Just chomp off my bone armor, so I have 15 AC now.
Oh, very good. Coastal. Okay, fly by on that one, giving the advantage. Great. And Adai, who is muted, probably telling me what Coastal's doing.
Yes, I am exactly doing that. Yes, so it helps me with this one, and then my turn Why not? So, did they resist my attack? When I attacked them, did they feel that they were I could not damage them properly?
What did you attack them with? I can't remember.
With a grace sword before.
Oh, no. They resisted that. Not immune,
Okay,
but they resisted.
let's see what they resist that. So my eyes get illuminated, and I focus my energy on my grace sword, which starts glowing. I cast a magic weapon.
Sure.
And I attack with advantage to those ones.
Sure.
It's actually one more, it's 12.
12. 11 misses, 12 hits, so you narrowly avoid getting boned.
Okay, because of the magic weapon actually hit. Okay, good.
Yeah.
So then they get 10 points, not 9, 10 points of magical slashing damage. Plus 1d8 of thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay, so it'll take the full 5 points, but even though your sword is technically magical, it's just hard to hit these bugs. They're resistant to all bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, regardless of whether it's magical or not.
No problem.
Okay, cool. Vander, safely on the side.
Safely on the side where I like to be. So I feel like I'm contributing way too much in these fights, using spell slots and such. So Vander is gonna use Chill Touch to try to hit some of the little guys.
Okay, roll to hit. And keep on avoiding your friends. Chill Touch absolutely hits.
Cool. Let's see what's up. That's weak actually, but oh well.
That is enough. They're not immune to necrotic damage, so the bugs just rot and fall off a bone.
That's how we do it. Nice.
Okay, very good. Incretion.
Still in the range. All right. Same thing. Steady aim, the stuff and things.
Okay, cool.
Reroll the 12 just in case. All right, 25.
$16.
So 8 damage.
8 damage as cards coming. They're almost all off you, Bone, but not quite. Bone, what do you do?
Guess I'll try to take out the last one. So, is it with advantage since it's marked? No.
I know that was for Adi. Adi took that advantage.
Bone Claw. No. He's gonna take out his sledgehammer. He hasn't used in a while, and he's gonna smash bugs, and he's gonna whack-a-mole. Recklessly.
Oh, that's the spirit.
16 and 24.
Yeah, both hit.
Oh, wow.
Bone.
How do you want to do this?
He gets really into it, like, he seems very pleased with himself as they go splat, 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 splat. Showing them off him and just smashing them against rocks, and probably smashing a few rocks as well, in addition to the bugs, but yeah.
Okay. So once the bugs have been squished and smashed by Bone, you look under the rock that was marked, and you see this. As you're reading that and contemplating what it might mean, you hear a and you look around to see the source of this laughter, and you don't see anything.
Is it Joy? Is Joy laughing? I'm gonna check on Joy.
Joy?
What is Joy?
Nope.
Weird. Did it sound similar to Joy?
Nope. I'm convinced it's not Joy.
I'm gonna have a leap of faith here, and I'm gonna say something on Sylvan.
Huh?
Are you laughing at us?
No response.
Can I try to search the statue that radiated like the necrotic energy?
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Not my strongest suits, but oh, that's horrible. Oh well.
You're not sure where this faint aura of necromantic energy is coming from.
What could be? Do you think someone is playing a joke on us, or there is something to be discovered here? Maybe both.
Seems like it could be a joke. I mean, climbing the bridge could get you into trouble with guards. Climbing down here could get you eaten by bugs, so it could be a prank.
When the
could always-
bugs arrived or like spawned, so to say, did it seem like it was like, I don't know, a kind of trap or something that was meant to be activated once someone entered the pit? Or did it
think it
seem
was-
like natural?
No, I think that.
Yeah, I'm going to
We'd
say
have
with
to
those
verify.
nature check that you rolled, you're not sure. Could be. Could be a trap. Could be just lots of bugs.
In any case, I'm intrigued. We have gone quite far. Any idea of what could be the next clue? The Venerable.
Hmm.
Is there any big tree or something like in the city that has like an old tree or something like that?
You have old trees around the back. Tell you what, Adai, make me a history check. See if anything jumps up from your knowledge of the city.
Guidance.
Thank you. Not rolling really well today anyway. 13.
Venerable makes you think of some very old features of the city. Something ancient. Something old. And that's what you get
Thinking
for
on a
13.
statue, for example. Is there the statue of the founder, for example, of the city, or one old king? We actually went through that, no? I think when we were visiting the King Boldizar's statue, no?
Number 98.
Yeah. Will people consider him like a? Is the this seems to me like this is the biggest statue of the city, no? It seems like, at least from the map.
It's a big ass statue. It is.
Shall we try? And I imagine this is an old statue too, no?
It's you go and check over the statue. It's not the statue of the founder of the city, but it commemorates an old king, who King Baldazar, who defeated some Drow armies that were invading. So a statue has been constructed for his victory. And 117 is just a potion type shop, Kesri, so make of that what you will.
Okay, I'm gonna go there first. Unless anyone has another idea, we can try there first.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, let's go.
So where, sorry?
Yeah, so we go there and inspect the place.
Statue or the shop? Oh, the shop.
I will start
Okay.
with the statue, but
Okay, well, if you want to have a look around the statue while you're there, anybody can make an investigation check if you like.
I will guide myself. Not gonna matter.
it will be better. Okay.
Investigation.
I guess Bone uses his bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
There we go. Bardic inspiration inspired. Okay, you have a close look around the statue as best you can, looking for any clues or anything, and nothing comes up. And you head across to old Farian's Remedies, and it's a herbal remedy shop, and there's this guy in there, and he says, "Oh," an old man, like almost bent over with a hunchback. He says, "Oh, welcome to old Farian's Remedies. Help you for? Got a bit of an itch in all the wrong places? I've got a special rub for that. I've got treatments for headaches. What can I do you for?" In my
I don't know
shop,
if
I
you said
assume you wanted something. I mean, it's something embarrassing. I understand. You know, just give me a week and I'll get you the right type of ointment.
I'm
I don't know
looking
who
at
was heading there, no? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. He sees you looking at Adi. Oh, what is it, sir? Just let me know. Is it blisters or is it scabby? Just let me know. I don't need to see. Just let me know.
Okay. What is the worst remedy that you have?
Well,
The toughest one.
That doesn't make sense. None of them are worse. They all do what they claim to do. Or your money back.
Under the venerable.
What? What are you talking about?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna start talking with him about remedies and that my knees is hurting a lot and so on, with the hope that one of those more agile. I actually will make a gesture to the others, which probably is gonna fail miserably, but I will try, so that they try to search a little bit the place while I entertain the owner.
Make a performance or a deception check.
That doesn't matter. It's gonna be equally bad. I got the
Okay.
performance because I feel like a 2.
Ah, he rolls up your trouser legs. Oh, nothing appears to be wrong with this. Flex retreat. She says, "Oh, but this requires a special type of ointment. It's going to cost you 1 gold piece."
It seems a little bit expensive for the knee. I have 2 of knees.
Oh, you feel much better. And he flexes your knees back for, see, it's working already. 1 gold piece.
Are the others doing anything, or they are just looking at me?
Definitely, I'm just staring at Adi. I'm
Bone
gonna
is
start
spacing out.
backing out of the shop.
I walk. I say I will have to think about it, and I leave the shop.
Find the ointment. 1 gold piece. Yeah, whippersnapper.
I said Robert. I give him the gold piece. I hate
Right with the
myself at this
knee.
moment.
Idiot. Good day, good sir. Esri, yeah, you do notice Old Man's Road.
I don't know if we know of an entrance or anything, but that would be
Well, you head
under.
over to Old Man's Road, and it's bustling with people, as is common. Extra so now during the King's game. But there's, you notice at this end anyway, there's an intricately decorated manhole cover. Not depicting anybody, but just finely made. There's a manhole cover,
Okay.
presumably leading to the sewer.
Yeah, that looks like a good idea, Kesri.
Yeah, I'm gonna let whoever wants to go into the sewer go into the sewer, but Kazuri is not going into the sewer.
Last time there were danger in the previous one. We will need all hands.
I don't know if whatever we're following is worth it. I don't want to go inside the sewer. Yeah, it's Iwi. Vander gets it. What if he gets sewer goop in his hair?
I already had eye rot. I don't want to contract anything else.
What if
Could you
there is a
imagine?
treasure there? You will not see a piece, Vendor, if you don't come.
Well, I wouldn't be able to see anything with my eyes rotted away again.
Or sewer goop in his hair.
Wait a second,
Even
Vendor.
worse.
Didn't we go into to help you last time when you needed help?
Oh, you did, I think. Well, I did have to pay for myself though, because you guys didn't want to find any more moss for me, but that's how it is. I understand.
We tried to find more moss for you. We couldn't, and then y'all got poisoned.
Well, yeah, I got poisoned.
Plus, you wanted to sell your moss.
Exactly.
Well, I
Von,
didn't think it too serious, but it was, and I had to pay for it myself. But I'm not complaining. That's just how life is.
I approach Von. Von, do you want to help us smashing stuff downstairs?
Bone smash.
Yeah, come on in. I think in Creation, you and me can manage this thing.
All right, let's go, friend.
We got Bone, and Kracian, and one other person heading down into the sewers.
And Ade.
Adai. Okay.
I'm gonna
Listen,
guide myself
and
as
Ration
we-
and Adai, if anything happens with Bone, you guys will take responsibility, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more afraid that I'm more afraid about what will you do with your life without Von.
I don't know yet. I'm just gonna keep living it like I did before. We'll see.
Okay. There is no subtlety to removing the manhole cover. Bone can manage it easily enough, but it's not something you can stealthily do.
And that's what was my question. Will this be really weird? I mean, weird it is, but it will be legal.
Make a history check.
Guided.
They can't guide that.
Oh.
Just thinking about it.
21.
You could get into trouble. It might mean like a night in jail, something like that. So a minor crime, but a crime nevertheless. They get a slap on the wrist, sober out in the jail, because it's usually drunk people who do things like this.
Okay. Then I gonna use my. I gonna cast silent image a few meters far away. Well, actually, as far away as I can, to create what is a strange creature, like a bunch of horses jumping around. So like trying something that will definitely catch the attention of the people. So then when our friend takes the lead, nobody's looking in our direction.
Sure. Okay, so the horses prance and gallop around.
Mhm.
Bone, you're lifting up the manhole cover, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, and you open it up, and you all start scurrying down. There's the maintenance hold leads down through an iron ladder into foul-smelling waste that flows for uh, 3 feet deep.
Okay, once we are down, I'm gonna take care of my clothes and put them into the backpack so they don't get dirty. So, and then I will go down.
Okay, all three of you going down, Bone and Cracian and Adai?
Mm-hmm. That way.
Okay, so you swamp down into this disgusting water and you start trudging around looking through okay. Everybody make an investigation check. Who's looking around downstairs?
Investigation.
Not
I'm
that
gonna smack guidance on Adai since you have the best investigation.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my inspiration to repeat the roll because I want to actually just sit on this.
Oh, dear.
Okay, that's better. 18 plus 1d4. Okay, 19.
Bone?
Let's see. That was an investigation.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Wow,
Okay.
that's
Wow,
good for a
wow.
-3.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. It takes 10 or so minutes of splashing through this disgusting waste. Can you all make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I will use my inspiration to reroll that. Oh my gosh.
Damn it.
Just make a note.
Oh
Nothing
god,
ominous.
I'm sick again.
Roll me a d4, please, Gracian.
1.
Okay, so you all feel like sick to your stomach. This is disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say now, but you all feel ill. I don't know whether you throw up or not. I certainly would be tempted to as a person. But you do find another clue. And as you're reading the clue, you hear another manhole rattle some distance down there, and you hear the echoing laughter once again. Those down in the bottom can make a perception check.
Guide myself.
let's see.
14.
Bone is also
I
down
thought
there,
it was
right?
plus.
Yeah, so Bone
Let's see.
and Adai as well.
Oh, nope. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Wow. Almost 21. So, yeah.
Okay, so you hear this cackling laughter once again. You can't place it, though, who or what it is. But you do have another clue. As you're sloshing around, let's focus our attention on the mug and bottle. What are Vander and Kazri doing, if anything?
I think we're just having a glass of wine together so we don't draw attention to them getting in the manhole. Because Kazri really doesn't want to be caught again with the guards doing stupid things with stupid people.
All right.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Vander's probably gonna take this opportunity to just like ask Cassidy about her life, about her family, why she's so reluctant, do her family duties and stuff like that. I mean, we're killing some downtime, so why not just satisfy my own curiosity?
My family, they're just not the nicest people. They hurt people for the sake of hurting people, which I've never been overly fond of. And then, of course, they would like me to marry Gareth, who is a cousin, which is not my favorite thing in the world. I would rather meet someone and fall in love, like the storybooks I read as a child.
I see. I do like your family though, Cassidy. They seem to have a lot of influence in this city. They seem to be very wealthy as well, but I can respect the fact that you don't really want to marry your cousin. I would find that weird as well.
Yeah, my family is very weird. The only reason they have any type of influence in the city is because they're no one likes them.
That sounds kind of unfortunate in a way. Like, aren't they at disadvantage if no one really likes them?
And I mean, yes and no. I mean, money is power, and they have a lot of money. And also power is power, and they are very powerful. They are just very weird, and they do very weird things in order to have that power.
Can I just brainstorm a little bit with you, Cassidy? A simple thought just entered my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you and Garrett eventually got married. And let's say that Gareth mysteriously ends up dying. What would happen?
I'm sorry, that was very unexpected. Okay. I'm not exactly sure what would happen. I mean, the whole purpose is to produce more Gorzos, so if I hadn't had a child, they would just have me marry another.
And let's repeat this step a couple of more times until the Gorzos are few, but still probably pretty mighty. Would you yourself have a lot of power? If, I don't know, I assume that during marriage, you would inherit a part of your spouse's belongings and power, right?
I hate that this is happening at this moment, but somebody just knocked at my door once.
Oh, right.
Just killing off the whole family, huh, Vander?
It's just brainstorming. I'm not doing anything. It's all a theory, a game theory. But yeah, I guess Vander's going to just ask those kind of questions to Cassidy.
Okay, sorry, because that was like very funny, and it like, but my dogs are going nuts. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. It was cookies.
Well, you're
Right,
extra good then.
understandable.
Yeah, hot fresh cookies.
Oh.
And if we're playing at an actual table, you would be required to share those at this moment, Kayla.
Well, to be fair, when I play at an actual table, I buy everyone food every time.
Ah, God bless you.
That's like my thing. I bring lunch or dinner. But No, I don't think that I would be interested in cyclical marriage, I guess would be the word. Um, especially not for the sake of money, because I don't need to be married um, to have access to my family's wealth. I am currently it's currently turned off, and I think it's Gareth's doing. Well, technically, I can go into a bank and I have my family signet and I can withdraw funds. It's just currently I can't do that. So I have been brainstorming a way to get a decent amount of money, and I do have an idea. If you're interested, maybe you could help me.
Are you asking me about an idea to gain large amounts of money, Cassidy?
Yeah.
I am very interested. I'm sure this isn't a surprise, given my recent history, but yeah, please go ahead. Explain in your utmost details how to get
I
these vast
have
amounts of money.
I have a really good plan. So what I'm thinking is I have my family signet, which proves that I am who I am. So I'm thinking of forging a letter that says that I'm Gareth and that I need X amount of gold for the King's games, and then also for uh, leaving, like traveling out of the city once the King's games are over. Or maybe I'll even say something like I'm renovating our village. I'll come up with something in that I'm sending my assistant to pick up the gold, and I will disguise myself as a different drow that's just, not an important member of the family, to deliver this with the signet proving that they are who they say they are, and the bank should just give me the money.
That sounds a little bit too easy, you know?
It does. So if you have any input, that's great. But like that was what I had come up with. That like there technically is no reason for them not to listen to Gareth's request for money.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Would it be able to help if someone were to portray themselves as Garrett Gorso and even accommodate you in this withdrawal?
Mm? Oh, you know what? This could work. If you have a way, I don't know how you would do it, because Gareth is a drow. But if you could appear to be Gareth, I could just go as myself, and we could be a lovely engaged couple. I have finally accepted my duties as a Gorso woman, and we are making a withdrawal to plan our wedding.
That sounds so romantic.
Isn't it, though?
And pretty good as well.
I think it's a great plan, but then again, I don't know how you plan on looking like Gareth, because you look nothing like him.
Oh, Cassidy. Haven't you seen my abilities yet? I'm sure you've seen that. I'm not always looking like myself, am I?
Sure. I do think this is a wonderful idea. However, if we do get caught, they will inform Gareth, and I will be in a lot of danger. So I guess it depends on which of those two plans you think would work best.
Well, in my experience, cutting the end of the rope, I don't know how to say that, but like cutting away, removing all points of threats would probably be a good start. And you seem to not like this Garrett guy for obvious reasons. And if we made a plan to, let's say, remove him at all, it would make this even easier, wouldn't it? Because I could try to steal his personality as well. I wouldn't mind that. Wait, steal his identity, I mean, not his personality. I wouldn't want that.
Are you talking about, like, murdering Gareth?
Bander's is just gonna like calmly nod at you with like expecting eyes.
Oh, Castor's like, I don't know what to think in this moment. I'll suggest that we think on our 2 courses of action, which are either A, me forging a letter and pretending to be an assistant, or B, you pretending to be Gareth. And she'll think about permanently dealing with Gareth. That's something that the concept of it is thrilling, but the actual idea of going through with it is not something she's overly fond of. So she'll think about it.
Vander's just gonna give you like he's gonna see that you're reluctant and he's just gonna give you like a slight nod and be like, just think about it. If you're ever willing to go that far, I wouldn't mind assisting you in doing that. This is just brainstorming after all, isn't it?
It is. We're just brainstorming. Okay. I say that we keep drinking, and then after about, I don't know how long we'd want to leave them in there. So, like, do you want to wait like 45 minutes to an hour and then walk back to the manhole?
Yeah. As long as I don't have to enter the sewers itself, I don't really mind.
Okay. So yeah, I think we'll drink some wine and then head back to check on them in about an hour.
Ooh.
Vander is gonna pay for the drinks that we're having. He's gonna pay 1 gold.
Oh,
Nice.
it's a generous tip, and good wine is enjoyed for 45 minutes. So let's switch
He's gonna
our
try
attention.
to butter Caster up.
Let's switch our attention back from this rather pleasant conversation to the filth and the muck under Oldsman Road. So you did find the clue. You proved you are persistent. The treasure is no longer mine. I await you high in the crown at the feet of the 9. So you found the clue. What are you guys doing?
An idea in question, I think it might be actually pointing towards the king that we were visiting before.
Just sounds that way. At
Let's
the
try
feet
that.
of the. I'm wondering if it means 9 o'clock though, 9 p.m. at the feet of the 9.
I was thinking maybe at 9 feet of height. I was thinking.
You've been to the castle. Does this throne sit 9 feet high?
No, it doesn't. And I once again
The
make
The
me a
statue is
history
smaller
check.
than.
Make me a history check to see if this means anything to you.
Okay, good. 21.
You wreck your brain for things that relate to 9 feet, 9. And you think of, oh, maybe there's a location on the map called 125. Maybe that might be a clue.
Mm.
125. Right here.
9 orcas. Okay.
The feet of the 9.
The west, you high in the crown. And, okay. Okay? Let's go there.
Remember, before we head out, I'd like to visit that old shop real quick. See if she has anything for falling in the sewer, just in case.
Before that, you want to do that?
Well, I don't want to take a risk of what happened last time we were in some sketchy situation.
I mean, we can see the bridge from here in Christian.
All right, fair enough.
Dead at the moment because you're covered in filth at the bottom of a sewer, but in theory, Sure.
I'll start
So-
heading up.
We head there.
While you head there and you emerge from the sewers, and you see, you see down the road at the various sewer blocks. This isn't the exact sewer entrance that you came up, and you pop your head through this manhole cover, and you see some royal guards checking other manhole covers. Do you do?
Okay. I think we sneak out of this area. No? So where are they? Here, where we were before, or
Let's say you're here. They're about here at the Blue Cross.
And
Okay.
they're looking in a manhole cover down there.
They are.
I am going to earn my once per day minor illusion, and I'm gonna create the sound coming from that manhole of help, like an old lady, like I've fallen in the sewer, help, help.
Make a performance check.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do. Okay, that's not horrible.
Okay,
That's really good.
they start moving more frantically to get down the manhole.
Go, 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 go.
And yeah, we sneak to the north.
Just a sec. Oh, Bone's having internet problems. Okay. Okay, well, you exit the manhole cover and you start running away, leaving a rather convenient trail of sewer filth trailing behind you. You're leaving a very obvious trail.
Damn it.
It sounds bad. Is there a fountain anywhere that I can dive in to wash off?
Yeah.
Let's see, what's 98? 98 might be a fountain. 98. No, that's a statue. That's not the fountain. That was a statue. No fountains. I mean, you're in the South District, which is a very scummy part of town.
Oh, I'll just walk along like one of the, rift raft.
Oh, the riffraff are exquisitely well scrubbed. They all take great pride in their appearance. None of them are looking dirty at all. You're standing out like a sore thumb. Just because you're poor doesn't mean you're dirty.
But that means that you need money. So we approach one of the houses, and I knock the door.
Who is it?
We fell into a sewer, and you can see what is the result. I will give you 2 gold pieces if we can go inside and clean ourselves. It will
Come
take
on
only
in,
a couple of
good
minutes.
sir. Come on in. Welcome to my humble abode.
Yeah.
Good thinking, Ad-Eye.
And I give her 1 piece now and 1 piece when we are clean.
And there's a simple wash basin in there with some soap. You could start cleaning yourself up if you like.
Yes.
Just watching to see if she's trying to thieve through our clothes.
She's just ecstatic that she's got 2 gold pieces. Seems to be a fortune for her. And it takes you a while to get it out. And Adai and Krayshawn and Bone, you do clean yourself up. But you leave an absolutely disgusting mess in her home.
I give her another gold piece to compensate her.
Oh, it's going to take me a while to clean this up. But as you wash clothes for copper pieces. So thank you very much.
You're very welcome. You save us from a day of bad smell. Thank you very much.
She takes your other gold piece. This was a 3 gold piece cleanup job.
Yes.
Okay. Right. And I'll
When
say,
we are leaving, I tell to Incursion, I think we could have made Vandur do it for half of it.
okay. So unless there's anything more Kesri and Vander wish to discuss, we can have you guys meeting up all together at the manhole cover where they
Yes,
first met
so
down.
we will maybe not go directly there in case the guards are still there, but basically down the street we just sign them to come to us, like somewhere here or something.
Sure.
Come on, we found the next clue.
Now, you have a decision to make because you notice at where is it? You see people rushing over to Zankar Plaza, which is number 50 on the map, all the way over on the right-hand side of the map. And unless you start rushing over there, you're going to miss out on the event, which is the Merfolk Lumberjacks. Time is proverbially ticking. So which way do you want to go?
I prefer to try the crown. I'm intrigued, even if it's a practical joke. But I don't know what the rest think.
Probably want to rush to the event to get Bone in there, right?
Yeah, I think so.
To try to get
Yeah,
some
I-
more items. Since if we're gonna do the final event, then you got to bet a magic item.
That's true. Well, Bone isn't going to express his willingness to do this, so thank you.
Okay, so you're heading over to Zankaris Plaza by the sounds of it? Okay.
If the rest go there, I go out to the Sankas Plaza, and we can wait later to follow them.
Okay, so Zankaris Plaza, there's lots of people gathered there watching this event. And it's Zankaris Plaza is very much almost like the like a busker's place. There's lots of entertainment going on here at the time. Street magicians, that type of thing. Very lively part of the city. And you see the competition. You see one particular competitor. They put like half a sphere on the bottom of his head, tighten it up with a leather strap so it's watertight. Put the other half of the sphere on top of his head, and start filling up with water. Like he's got a full fishbowl. And then this guy starts rushing back and forth, trying to pick up logs, trying to bring him back. And eventually he starts panicking and rips the device off and starts coughing. And, he wasn't that keen to... He didn't do the event well. And there's a sign that says, "Welcome to the competition of the Merfolk Lumberjacks. The first prize is a dust of dryness, sponsored by the Imperium of Marvelous Rarities." And there's a small-sized ogre, strangely enough, standing at the front, accepting 3 gold pieces for anybody who wishes to enter the event.
I'll pay for Bone. I'll give 3 gold if Bone wants to go in this event.
Thank you.
Okay. So quickly...
Does it look like what? I mean, we've seen this guy trying. He had to move heavy stuff, I imagine, no?
So there's a whole pile of logs at one end of the plaza and just the empty area at the other end. So you put the fish bowl on your head, you rush over, carry as many logs and place them back at the starting thing. Then you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you run out of breath, basically.
Okay. You know what? Bone, I think it would be fun if we compete together. And I'm gonna pay also 3 gold pieces.
So Vander, you're entering as well?
I'm
Oh, sorry,
I'm
that
probably
was
not gonna enter that.
sorry,
No,
Adai.
it was Ade.
Adai. Okay, so Adai and Bone.
And I'm
Do
gonna
do I
smack Bone
sound
on the
like
butt as he.
do I sound like Vandur?
You do. You do. I often get
Because I
your
don't.
voice.
Of course, I hear myself, but not through the cable. Okay.
It's Malcolm not picking up subtlety. I once DM'd with guys who were literally identical twins.
All right.
That
I
was
mean,
hard.
I sound exactly like my brother. This is for my wife really confusing. So no, I think maybe I should ask vendor to record me something so that she also gets confused.
I think it's more Malcolm than Sergio or Torda. It's mostly Malcolm, I think. So anyway, Adai and Bone. Okay, you
I'll
watch.
smack Bone on the butt as he goes in, like go get him as I give him guidance.
Guidance. Okay. So you watch the first. We'll go through the contestants and we'll see what they get. So the first contestant is oh, I've lost my page. So another one is a classic adventurer type, dressed in human, dressed in leather armors, and they affix the fish bowl to his head, fill it up with his water. He taps himself on the head, and he starts, and he does an excellent start. He's just going along, holding his breath, and he picks up 3 logs, and then he brings them back, and then he goes for the second. And Salah looked to his friends, goes, yeah! Forgetting that he's filled with water, and he starts coughing, and he rips the thing off. And he only moves 3 logs. And the people aren't that proud of him giving up so easily, so they give him a rousing boo. The next person to come up is a female orc. She looks like a lumberjack. She's got a classic wood-splitting axe on her side. And she puts the fishbowl on her head, grunts, and goes through. Comes back with 3 logs. Then she goes, G's herself up again and manages to push through the exhaustion. Goes back and gets another 3 logs, carrying them in her massive arms. And then she does absolutely magnificently, and this time comes back with 4 logs, until finally she rips the thing off her head. And not being a boastful type, she just goes, "Murr." Now, can everybody please make me a perception check?
Yes.
Okay, the next person to come up is a...
Oh, perception. I'm just
Oh.
gonna never mind. Nothing important.
Yeah, I like the passive perceptions. The biggest one is 13. It's great. easy to hide stuff from you. So the next one is a human, and he's got this towel wrapped around him, so you can't quite see his face. And he goes through, and he's struggling. He's moving slowly, and he picks up 0 logs. And he G's himself up again, and he goes back, and this time picks up 0 logs again. And the crowd's starting to boo him. They're not liking this. But then he finally gets it together and picks up 3 logs and goes back for another one. You notice something suspicious about him. Khazri. He appears to be not puffing. I mean, you see bubbles coming out of people's mouths as they're struggling to breathe. This guy doesn't have it. And he's going back for a 4th round of logs. Khazri, what do you do?
I guess this might be like a history related thing, but would Kazri know that like people that don't need to breathe underwater exist?
You make a history check.
No.
Sheltered upbringing, perhaps.
Yeah. Okay. I will just imply to the person overlooking this particular competition that it doesn't seem like this guy's coming up for air, and maybe he used a potion of water breathing to cheat.
Oh. Well, if you're right, we will take the appropriate actions. But if you're wrong, we can't really stop him now. So we'll check him after the event.
Sure.
Thank you for that. And the guys go back and forth, and the idiots clapping, they're cheering him on. Some of them are a bit worried about him. So somebody get him out of there. He's going to ground. He's done so bad. And he eventually goes back 4, 5, 6 times, and he eventually comes back with one more log than the orc who went before. It comes 11 logs, and he cheers, and they take it off, and even without pausing to gasp, goes, "Yeah!" And the guard, the proprietor of the event, comes over. Says, "Oh, that was a mighty impressive feat. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." And quick as a flash, the organizer rips off the mask, and you see gills down the side of his face. And he goes, and some royal guards promptly arrest him and throw him into jail, presumably for the night, maybe more. They need red cloaks to fully establish it.
Casri's just gonna mumble that there's just a lot of cheaters out here.
Need to be more generous with these. I'm going to say this is the second scheme you've uncovered. But the 15 was a perception check, so you've done very well, despite being the least perceptive of the party.
Amazing.
So well done. Have a DM inspiration for that. It'll be more generous with those. So final competitor is a noble. It's a relative of yours, your younger brother, a Caramosa, Adai.
Ooh.
He waves. Hey, Adai! You're not going to give this a go?
I actually going after my friend Bon. Yes.
About a simple wager between bros. 10 gold pieces, whoever gets the most logs.
I think. Okay. Why not? Is he a cheater, or he's usually honest?
That's always an interesting question with the nobles. He's never been in trouble with the law.
I mean, he's my brother. He's my brother. I mean,
yeah,
we play as kids, so he maybe was always.
He's okay. A lot of your relatives are real noble, stuck-up dicks. He's probably the least of these.
Okay, I will bet him 10 gold pieces. Why not?
Adai, before you make that bet, I have a way to tell if your younger brother is good-hearted or not.
I mean, he has been always honest when we play games. I think I should trust him.
Alrighty, just remember, I got a way to tell if people are good-hearted.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And I really do, actually. You weren't here when I got this item, but I do.
Interesting.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Bren is your brother's name. Bren Caramosa. And Bren Caramosa puts this fishbowl on his head. And he gives you a nod and proceeds to go to one end of it. He picks up 2 logs, comes back again, takes another deep breath, comes back with 2 more logs, and comes back with 1 more log on his 3rd trip before he rips off his helmet. 5 logs, Eddie? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good indeed.
So the number to beat is 10 logs, but 5 logs to beat your brother. Okay. So Abi.
I think Bone was first, no? I think.
Oh, going either or.
Was
Let's
I?
do-
You can go.
I
you
don't
can
mind.
go
But
forward if
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Well, let's do bone. Let's do bone then. Okay, so they strap this fishbowl onto your head. So first of all,
Oh, yeah, good.
make me a strength. Make me an athletics check to see how many bones you can. How many logs you can pick up. So an athletics check.
24.
Nice.
Wow. So. That's 4 logs you get in your first trip.
Oh, my.
4 logs. Just pick up 2 logs under each arms. Now make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yep.
You hold your
Nice.
breath. You go, and you go back for some more logs. Make me another athletics check.
Not so good.
So you stumble a little bit. You just get 2 logs for that one. So you got 6 logs. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
Oof. Should we
Have your
get mine?
guidance.
Guidance, yeah. If it still counts. 10.
10 is enough. You're grasping for air a little bit. You got 6 logs. Make me another athletics check.
26.
Back with 5 logs this time. So what are you up to? You're up to... what's that? 11. You're already winning. But you
Yes,
can keep
he's
going
winning.
if you like. Make a Constitution saving throw to see if you can give it another go. Oh, the crowd is loving this. They're just clapping, cheering. They're excited. You can go back again. Do that with 11. That's another 2, so 13. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Another
Oh my
4.
gosh.
17. Make a Constitution... Oh, no. Sorry, that's not a 4. Now make another athletics check. That's 2. So you're at 15 logs. Make me a Constitution saving throw. Go back again, Bone. People are just absolutely losing their mind as you come back with another 3, bringing it to 18. Make a Constitution saving throw, Bone. Oh, no problem.
This is ridiculous.
Go back again.
I can keep going, apparently. Yeah.
That's another 4, 22 logs. Make a Constitution saving throw.
My God.
Oof.
Back for some more logs.
Oh, wow.
Mom, call Guinness.
That's another 2, so 24 logs. Oh, no, that's 5, 25 logs.
Wow,
As
another
you were.
20.
Yeah.
Other athletics.
That's 4 logs, so 29 logs, and people are just clapping. Some of them are cussing. Somebody save him! Just can't keep going. Constitution save. Yeah, keep going.
Oh, wow.
DC's 10 on the con save. That's another 2, 31. Oh no, 3, 32. Keep going.
There it stopped.
Oh.
And finally, you run out of breath and you take it off. Yeah, you're probably going to win this, Bone. We'll see.
We'll see.
Holy shit.
That was amazing. 32 logs. That is, in fact, a national record. And many people are coming up at you and slapping you on your back and shaking your hand and saying, "Oh, congratulations! That's the most amazing thing we've ever seen in our entire life. That is so amazing." You're recovering. Can't form words. I understand. Oh, okay. As you were. As you were.
1 gold apiece if you would like his autograph. 1 gold apiece.
I'll make a persuasion check, Incratio.
Gotta capitalize on this while we
Oh
can.
yeah.
Oh my god.
5 people immediately rush up to Bone and ask for your autograph. Oh, your autograph, please! And hands over the gold to you, Incratio.
Bone, give him a little scribble, buddy.
Now, Bone, you're
Makes a
intelligent, so
scribble.
it's,
Oh yeah, intelligence roll. Let's see.
I'm just saying, intelligent.
Nice.
It doesn't
It's
resemble
just
the word
scribblings.
It's just scribblings. Doesn't resemble anything. And they turn back to say, "We wanted his autograph. What the hell is this? We want our money back."
That's his autograph. You know you can't read everybody's autograph.
But all the autographs are different. That makes no sense. Give us our money
His
back.
unique style. You have a custom piece.
Make a persuasion check. Oh, you dick. You get your 5 gold pieces.
I'll give 3 to Vander. That's technically Vander's
God.
Bone's owner.
Nice. Thank you. Every little
Gotta
bit
capitalize
helps.
when you can, my friend. Why didn't you think of that?
Sorry, I have bigger plans going in the back of my head currently.
Sure too.
Ren Caramosa comes up to you, Adai. Your friend's pretty impressive.
It is.
And that is your friend? You seem to know him.
Yes, he's short in words, but quite loyal.
Actually, I remember on one of my excursions, I saw him at the Temple of Life. I gotta ask, Adai, why are you hanging out with such commoners? It's that red cloak thing you keep prattling on about. Oh,
are you
not
trying
you,
to
of course,
distract
my
me
lady.
from? Are you trying to distract me from winning you in this game?
Adai, look.
I'm concentrating, and I move forward to my position.
Okay. Okay, they strap the fishbowl onto your head, strap the leather strap around your neck so it won't leak out, and they fill it up with water. They put a cork on the top, and off you go.
Athletics first, no?
Yeah, athletics check.
Okay, that's a
Oh.
17.
You get 3. And a constitution saving throw.
12.
Okay, you're good. Carry on. You bring back 3 logs. You
Another
bring
3.
back another 3. 6 logs. Make a constitution saving throw.
I pass it.
And you've already beaten your brother, but you can keep going, of course.
I actually can. Okay, 7. No.
You get no logs, but you're still holding your breath. Okay. Feel free to keep going.
20.
That's 4 logs, so you're at 10 logs. Yep, keep going. That's 3 logs, so 13. And you hold your breath. You're almost halfway to what Bone did. Another 3 logs, 16. Make a con saving throw. Okay, you're good.
I have it because I know something that you don't know, and it will be handy in a moment.
You get 2 logs, 18.
Yes.
There we go.
I don't fail. I use my Arcane Deflection.
Okay, feel free to keep going.
So it does +4. I actually cannot fail the saving throw, unless you say 1 is a failure.
1 is a failure, yeah. How many times
Then
can you do
if I roll a 1, I will fail.
How many times can you do that?
Every single round.
Okay. Maybe you will beat Bone.
Wow.
Okay, carry on.
10. I think
No, that's 20. Yeah. Okay.
0, no? 10 is a 0, no?
Oh, yeah, sorry, yep. So 18 logs, yep.
Okay, nothing.
18 logs. Okay. It's
20.
4 logs. Yes, 4 logs, 22 logs.
Okay, I use again the Arcane Deflection.
Okay. When you hit by attack or failing to use your action. Okay, so cool. Okay. So, yep, carry on.
Oh, nice. 26.
That's 5, so 27. Okay, yep. Carry on. That's 0. Okay. Carry on. That's 2. 29. 0. You're fine. 0. You're fine.
Oh god, a lot of zeros.
Yep, still holding your breath though, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 17. Okay, you need 2 more logs to beat Bone.
Ooh.
That's enough. You got to keep going if you like.
The last one, I finished with this one.
Okay. 5, so 38 logs. And do you hold your breath for the last one?
Yeah, sure. The last one. Yes, I do.
There we go. Alright, so making numerous trips back and forth using magical abilities to hold it. You take the world record from Bone. Well done.
I'm sorry, Bon. I thought I should go all in.
Oh.
Well, congratulations. You have won this. And you are rewarded with some Dust of Dryness. I think it's a custom item.
And I celebrate with my friends, but once the tumult starts to get calm, I approach my brother.
Well, well done. Looks like hanging out with commoners has made you suitable for manual labor.
It seems so, yeah.
Oh, fair's fair. Here's your 10 gold pieces. That was
Thank
pretty
you, brother.
impressive.
I think you should be maybe more worrying on training instead of who hands with whom.
Yeah, maybe. See you around, Adai and Bryn kind of
See you,
storms
brother.
off.
Have the best, have a good time. Enjoy the festivities. It's a really nice time to meet people and to enjoy oneself.
Well, I'll just be hanging out at the mantra a little bit. I'll see you at the Battle of Champions. Always a fun event.
And then I approach the group.
Now, the Dust of Dryness has just 1 pinch of dust in it. Just so you know.
This is something that sucks water, into it, or that dries the big.
Creation put it up in roll 20.
Thank you. Okay, nice. Thank you.
Okay. Now, at this point in the festivities, wait a sec. The things are quieting down as people break for lunch. You notice over here at the Lucky Leap Tavern, there's a competition going on, and this is like an informal thing. It doesn't matter, but people are jumping into the Lucky Leap, and depending on how far they jump, they get rewarded with a mug of ale, 2 mugs, bottles of wine have been known to be given out. And Rishi Tane has promised that if anybody can do more than a 30-foot jump, they'll get an entire barrel of fine red wine. So if you guys wish to try and jump into the Lucky Leap Tavern, feel free to.
So we go there, or is anyone competing in this one?
Yeah, you see people trying. Some of them do a shortish jump and get a glass of beer. Yeah, there's people going back and forth, jumping in, jumping out. Well, actually,
Do you
everybody
guys
just
want?
gets one jump. Everybody gets one jump.
Do you guys want to go there, or do you want to try into the other bridge, the 9 Arcas? Follow out the clues from this morning.
It's just some free booze. Let's go check out that bridge. Is my vote.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay,
But definitely I will pay some booze afterwards. I'm really happy with what happened today. And Bond, you were amazing.
Seems appreciative.
Cool. Okay, so you head over to the bridge. The 9 Arches Bridge. It's a flat bridge constructed upon 9 stone artage. 9 stone arches. It's traditionally a romantic spot. A lot of newlywed couples go there. Lots of lovers go there. And often they take rowboats from here and sail up and down the River Knock, carving their names into one of the many pillars of the bridges here as a lasting testament to their love. So you see that there, and you also see this large oak tree. It's like 90 foot tall, sprawling, twisted branches, and that's what you see at the 9 Arches Bridge.
Trying to find the previous entry.
Yeah, I'll paste it.
The 9, it was at the 9 high, no, or something like that.
The crown.
20.
High in the crown, but at the feet of the 9. So there's like 9 arches along the bridge.
Yes, yep. Well, 9 arches underneath the bridge, supporting the bridge.
Ah, yeah, right.
So it should be under the bridge, maybe. Okay. Is there any on the side or anywhere like a image of the king in this bridge? Only one of the pillars, or?
I mean, it's a fairly mundane bridge compared to some of the other bridges around there. Just a flat stone slab supported by 9 arches. So no decoration, nothing like that.
And you said there is a tree there, no? At the entrance of the bridge.
Yep, this tree right here.
Okay. Then we go up, because I think higher in the crown, maybe the branches can be considered the crown. Bond, do you want to try to get up with me? See whether we can find something there?
Yeah, he seems to want to help.
Okay, we try to go up to the tree.
I'll give you add guidance, and I'll just kind of stay back on the ground.
Climbing up the tree, athletics or acrobatics? You're swinging like Tarzan or...
Now you let me use acrobatics. Dang.
Nice.
So you both start scouring up this 90-foot tree. And I assume you're going to be looking around for something, so both of you make perception checks. The party is
Perception or investigation?
Perception. You're looking around the tree, you're not actively... Okay.
Time.
Okay. You're up the tree.
I call my bird to help us, that basically checks around.
Sure, they can make a perception check as well.
So he has advantage. 14 plus 2, I think 16.
16. Adai, you don't see it, but your bird does see it. You see, there's on one of the branches, there's a box, about 3 foot across. It's like a small treasure chest, and it's hanging out on one of the boughs of the tree, one of the branches of the tree.
Does it look like we will fall if we, like, I checked the branch in case this practical joker has cut it or something for people to fall.
Oh, make your perception check.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm gonna use my guidance now,
sure.
just in case. That may help.
Yeah, looks stable to you. Doesn't appear to be cut or anything like that.
Okay, I'm gonna put a rope around myself and then give the end to Bon. Bon, if I start falling, can you try to catch me or stop my fall? Just hold on the rope. Just hold tight.
Bone hold. Rope. Row. Yeah.
Yeah, hold the rope. Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna crawl into the to get the chest.
Can you just make me a survival check to see how well you secure yourself to the rope? I'm sure there's bad ways of doing it. There's good ways of doing it. Let's see how well you do.
Okay. There are, of course, bad ways, and I know all the bad ways of doing it.
Okay, so tying this rope around you, giving one of you go approach the small treasure chest, and the branch instantly snaps. Someone had cut it, but you failed to spot it. And it's even before you manage to grab this chest, and the chest just falls down from 90 feet up. And Bone, make me an athletics check at disadvantage because the survival roll was so bad. And I'm going to say it's a DC 15 to hold on to him.
Oh.
So
But he's I'm the one who has the...
By 2.
So, all things considered, holding on to him, you give it a yank. That was your problem because the thing comes up, and Adai, you start falling down. Is there anything you can do?
Yes. One thing first. Can I grab another branch when I'm falling or something like that? Or because I feel like this is quite dense.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I mean, I want to do what is safer. Otherwise, what I want to do basically is, as soon as I start falling, cast a Misty Step into a safe place, even if I get hit, into a big branch or something like that, or to the river if we are nearby.
Let's see how nearby the river is. Oh, that's not to scale. Set up this map wrong. Let's have a look. So, is that 800 feet? No. I'm going to say you're too far away from the river. Not close
Then
enough.
to a branch, to another branch.
So you're going to try and Misty Step into a branch and
if I
break
can,
your fall
yes.
that
If
way?
I can, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Tell what, make a dexterity saving throw at advantage as you use Misty Step advantageously.
So if it helps for something, I cannot be surprised. I took alert feat, so for in case he is. Okay, the dexterity saving throw with advantage. I'm gonna die. I cannot use anything on the strength because I want to grab something.
No. Dexterity saving throw, my friend.
Okay, I'm dead, basically. A 10.
Not good enough, unfortunately. Well, the good news is you don't take the maximum amount of damage as branches break your fall, but you land with a splat on the bottom, taking 23 points of damage. And as you're falling, the chest kind of slams on top of you. Give it another 1 point of damage, and the chest splits open, and all these foul-smelling perfumes erupt. Like, they're just over the top. They're sickly sweet, just absolutely terrible. And you smell of cheap, not even cheap perfume, badly made perfume, as you're covered there, and you hear a laugh. Everybody make me a perception check.
I will guide myself since it's already been used, so I'm not concentrating anymore.
And that means the 20 was there.
That's going to be a 20, dirty 20.
No, Kesri doesn't see it for once. You see you see the royal carriage pass by, and you see Athena sticking her head out and just... And it's the same laugh you heard all throughout here. Seems as if Athena was behind this whole treasure hunt.
That's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Ad-Eye's wifey.
Oh god.
And as she passes, she sticks her head out and then, "Oh, Adi! You smell beautiful!" and leaves the royal carriage.
I lie on the floor, defeated. Okay. It seems that this is not my day. Well, it was my day until now.
Pick yourself up and give yourself a boost.
Well, we managed to solve the problem, but we didn't get anything out of it. Nevertheless, let me take a bath and invite you for some drinks.
I'm a hit that old lady's shop up real quick.
Young lad, well, you look a bit green around the gills. Is everything okay?
Oh no, ma'am. I fell in the sewers and I don't feel too good. I got some sewer monk in me.
Super much.
What were you doing in the sewer, you daft idiot?
Well, when you're just walking around all happily and you don't look at the bottom of your feet and somebody raised the sewer lid, you take quite a tumble down.
Wow. All right. You want something for that, do you?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, if you'd be so kind.
I suggest you, for one thing, take a warm, long bath. And when you do take the bath, put these bath salts in. And she gives you some pungent-smelling bath salts.
Thank you kindly, ma'am. For your troubles, have 2 gold.
That's 5 gold pieces for this one.
Oh, we'll have 6 gold as a tip.
Oh, thank you very much, Study. She gives you the bath salts.
And... Yep, I believe her.
Can you roll a d6 for me? Thank you. All right. You see people heading over to 33 King Vakalos's Park for presumably the next event.
I'm gonna go first to the tower and take a bath and change my clothes.
Sure. So I say you arrive a little late here.
Yes.
So heading over to King Varicose Park. The King Variclos was considered the grandfather of the realm, and is of the Azanar lineages as the current king. Known for his many wives, numerous children, and even more grandchildren, This park is famous for food stalls, buskers, lively atmosphere, lots of things going on. And people are all gathered around the greasy pole. And this one is very easy to explain. It's a greasy pole, and there's a ribbon at the top, and the challenge is to climb the greasy pole to the top, untie the ribbon, and if you're the first to untie the ribbon, you're considered the champion of the event. So the whole idea is to get the ribbon. Who would like to try to get the ribbon?
Is it like an angled pole so I could possibly use acrobatics to, or is it a straight like vertical pole?
It is a straight vertical pole.
I'm out.
I'm thinking.
Bon, do you want to try?
It's greased? Is that what you said?
It's a grease pole.
What if we ungrease it?
That would be breaking the rules.
Okay, so I wanted to check. Okay.
Well, Bone can try, I suppose. If you want him to.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody would have to tell him to.
Yeah. So I was asking. Yeah. So I put the 3 gold pieces for Bon.
Oh, yep.
I'll say baseball smack Bone on the butt and give him guidance.
Cool. Casually sound like you were considering it, is it?
No, I was trying to come up with a plan. I was gonna like catch it on fire so it was not greased anymore.
Okay. So unless people tell me otherwise, we're just going to have Bone again.
Yep.
Okay. So as you're watching, trying to work out the best way to do it, this wild-looking half-elf, possibly of a wood elf, she kind of spits on her hands and she starts climbing the pole. And she doesn't, this is a 30-foot pole, and she doesn't even get 10 feet up, slides back down the pole. Tries it again, slides back down the pole. Then she gets 10 feet up the pole. She gives a little cheer, cheering herself on. But then she slips all the way back to 0. And then she tries and tries and tries and tries again, but doesn't get any purchase. I saw a competition like this in the Philippines, which was literally a greasy pole. And there's one guy, he tried and tried and tried and almost got it and just exhausted himself and didn't do it. But because he was up so there for so long, he took most of the grease on his body. And the next guy just went up pretty easily and grabbed the prize, which wasn't a prize at all in the end. And yeah, maybe the secret to this is going last. The next person comes up. Half-orc. Looks like it's some military trainings. Now let's see if okay. He goes up, fails twice, gets it up 10 feet, holds it 10, tries to get up to 20, holds it 10, slips back, fails. Doesn't get there in the end. The next one, this is the one, Mavis, who was in an event before. They climb up, they get to 10 feet, 20 feet, but then slips all the way back to 0. Just fails. No good. And finally, a very mysterious looking figure, just nobody really knows him. He gets up 10 feet, slips back to 0, gathers himself 10 feet, slips back to 0. Then he gets to 10 feet, 20 feet, holds it 20, 30 feet, tries to grab the ribbon, but then slips all the way down. So Bone, this is your competition to win. So, Bone, can you make me an athletics check at disadvantage, please?
Yep. Maybe.
Yep, you go up and you immediately slip back down. You make no progress. Feel free to try again.
Another?
Oh, do you wish to use the guidance?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, roll a d4 for that 13. Nah, 14 isn't good enough, so you slide back down. But then you get 10 feet up. Okay, okay. And, yeah, so you're 10 feet up. If you want to climb up again, make another athletics check.
One.
At disadvantage. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, you push your way up to 20 feet. Amazing. And another athletics check. 17. Oh, you're at 30 feet. So you're right at the top of the pole. You make me a general dexterity check, please. $13. You struggle, you struggle, you struggle. You're not able to untie the bow just yet. And I'm going to need another athletics check for you.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh no.
As you're trying to grasp it, you slip and get all the way to the bottom.
Oh.
That's your second failure. You can try it one more time, and then you're out.
Okay. I'll give it a go.
Athletics check at disadvantage. 10 feet up the hole.
Ooh.
You slip. You have a chance of holding yourself, but you need to make me an acrobatics check to hold at 10 feet. And this is straight.
With disadvantage?
No, straight. Straight acrobatics.
No. Ooh.
And you slide all the way to the bottom, and that's your third failure. Turns out there are no winners of the Greasy Bowl for this year. Everybody gives you a polite clap, though. You did okay. You did better than most.
Yeah. Bone is going to just... Bone. Greasy. Touching his greasy on his body.
It's all right, big fella.
Greasy. Yeah.
Now, one other thing that's happening around the contestant, there's some members there. The Royal Guards and the Royal Swords are not paying them much attention. This appears to be a purely legal activity. They're walking around with this massive barrel almost, and you see people writing their names on a gold coin and dropping it in the barrel. And they say later on, just before the King's Champions, the King's tournament, there's going to be a drawing. And whoever draws out the gold coin with a name on it gets 90% of the coin. And the rest of the 10% goes back to the city. I come up to you and Croatia. Would you like to put your gold coin in? Gold prizes predicted to be over 1,000 gold pieces. Would you like to take your chance, Sonny?
I'm inciting if they're actually being truthful or if this is a con.
It seems truthful. The guards, as I said, aren't paying them attention, so it doesn't appear to be a con. In your opinion, anyway.
All right, I'm gonna push my luck here one more time, and this seems like it's downtime. Like a downtime activity, yeah.
Sure, you can have a bit of downtime.
Okay. No, I'm asking if for my gambler feat. Never tell me the odds. So basically, is it a good thing to put a coin in, or is it a bad thing to put a coin in?
Well, the point is you could put in more than one coin. You could put in 100 coins if you wanted to, with your names on them. It's just a matter of chance. As you said, there's 1,000 gold pieces. So if you put in a gold coin, you have a 1 in 1,000 chance of winning it. If you put in 2 gold coins, you have a 2 in 1,000 chance of winning it.
I'll put a gold coin in. I was more so making sure it wasn't like a way to get people's names to try to curse them or whatnot.
I don't think so.
All right,
So
I'll drop 1 coin in.
So You write what do you write on the coin?
I write bone.
Okay. Dropping the gold coin in. I can do more than one, sir. Feel free to add some more. Increase your odds.
Never tell me the odds. Let Lady Luck ride.
Right. And what about you? You look like a nobleman coming up to Adai. Noble, it's a tradition of the noble to put 10 gold pieces in.
Did I ever heard about this tradition?
Yeah, it's been done before at previous king games, and not really a tradition for the noble. They're not noted for gambling away their money. Well, most of them anyway. But it's a
I
tradition at this
appreciate.
place.
I already checked my luck today. Didn't you hear? So I'm good. Thank you.
What about you, Pale One, approaching Vander? How many gold coins can we put you down for?
Oh, I'm not really sure, friend. This seems not like my cup of tea.
1,000 gold pieces.
Well, yeah, but 1,000 gold pieces doesn't really come by easy. I should know.
Gotta be in it to win it.
Oh, I heard it all before, friends. I heard it all before.
Huh? Okay. And what about you, they say, approaching Bone? 5 gold pieces?
Ugh.
Is that a yes or a no?
Doesn't seem to really respond.
Oh, the big guy's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. 5 gold pieces?
No, no. He's saying he's okay. He's not interested.
Everybody could use some money. Gotta be in it to win it. And they move on, continuing to collect coins around the city. I mean, it's a classic lottery, right? Small investment, small chance of winning, high probability of winning. Okay, and you see them going around, and they say, if you go to the Mule Gate, which is all the way down here at the south of the city, that's where the drawings come on just before the Battle of the Champions. All right, moving on. So, also at the park, also at the park, back over here, there's an event taking place at the Temple of Nature in the park, and it tends to be a nature-based competition with people competing to see who can identify plants, who can identify animal droppings and things like that. So if anybody's interested, they could be good at nature. I mean, would have been great for Kiara, but she's not with us at the moment. So does anybody wish to enter that one? Okay. So moving on to the next one. This is taking place at the spacious main tap room of the Merchant Rest Tavern. Probably the biggest tavern in all of Odenbeer. It's noted for merchants coming here, making deals, haggling, and coming up with bits and pieces. And there's a competition going on. Once again, 3 gold pieces. And the idea is to play this game called Truth or Bean, which is a game of tactics and wits and intelligence. And if you win it, you go to the next round. If you lose, you're out. And the prize is a potion of greater healing if you manage to win the tournament.
I would like to play this one.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll give Adi the baseball smack. Go get him and put a guidance on him.
And I. Anybody else?
I pay the.
Okay, pay the 3 gold pieces.
Done.
Okay. So this is a round robin competition. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is first of all roll me a d20. It's a plain old d20. So there's people of all school levels, and you've apparently come up a complete noob. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make intelligence, insight, and deception, and the winner of the best 2 out of 3s is going to win. Okay. Your opponent rolls a 17 for his intelligence check. Just make a straight intelligence roll. Like no modifier, just d20 plus your intelligence.
20.
Oh, you outwit him on the first round, so your 20 beats his 17. Now make an insight check. He rolls an 8.
I roll a 9.
Okay, so you're going to win. And finally, deception, he rolls a 9.
Okay, this doesn't matter. No, it's the best 2 of the... Okay.
So you're going to win. Oh, so you lose the last round. He deceives you, but you shake your hand, and then you go on to the next round.
Okay, the same, no, I guess.
No, roll a d20. Depends who you
sorry.
to
Then forget about that then. Sorry,
sure.
I thought it was like...
Oh, once again, you're lucky. A noob got through to the first round, so the rolls will be a bit easier. Well, keep your intelligence roll, because he rolls a 3. He's a bit of a dullard.
Sorry, okay. I was rolling again.
Okay, cool. And then insight, he rolls a 13, trying to predict your moves. And he does predict your moves. It's going to come down to deception. He rolls a 12.
Okay. I have a guidance, no? Okay, well, I didn't use it before. I would use it here if I don't. Yeah, I think a 12 you say, no?
Yeah, D4, but I believe you won.
Yeah, I cannot manage. I should have used it before. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I should have used it before. Doesn't matter.
So you used that on your insight or your deception?
I wanted to use it in the insight, but it was too late. So doesn't no. So I forgot. Don't worry. So I used on the deception and I failed.
Unfortunately, you get knocked out in the second round by a noob who celebrates, and you get through it. All right. So we're up to the leap of death. So everybody gathers here by the cliffside at 48, and you see a large the cliff, 60 feet high cliff, and people are diving, doing flips and landing. Who would like to have a go at this competition?
I'll have to go.
Bone.
Yeah, Bone. You want us to pay for you? Do you want to try? Okay, Vendor. I think we were paying before for his previous tasks. Do you mind paying for him now?
Bone, do you find joy in participating in these events? Is it fun for you?
Seems strangely interested.
Well, Bone, I feel like you've proven yourself very worthy. You've done good so far, so I would like to see how good you're going to do. Is Bone missing some hit points?
No, I am. I fall from a tree.
All right.
Like much of these events around the world, there's lots of waiting involved. So with that lots of waiting involved, feel free to take a short rest.
Yeah, okay. I'll take one.
So yeah, Vander's gonna pay for Bone. He's also gonna clap Bone on the shoulder and be like, "Do your best, pal. I believe you'll do great things." And he's going to give you an bardic inspiration.
Nice.
How much did it cost?
3 gold pieces.
3 gold, the exact amount that Enration gave me earlier.
I'll
Excellent.
smack myself with the guidance as I join Bone to jump.
Okay. So, there's a bit of a running start to this cliff jump. You have to get like out far enough to do this. And Mavis, who's competed in other events, he runs up and he dives and he does a magnificent leap across the top. Then he does a couple of flips and lands beautifully in the waters. And there's judges there and they hold up 4 points for this magnificent jump. Another person comes up, a middle-aged female adventurer. She drinks a potion, which is allowed apparently, and she runs and runs and runs and just does this magnificent leap and sails through the air thanks to her potion of jumping. And she does an okay flip at the end. She just gets 1 flips in. So she gets a total of 3 points altogether. 2 points for the leap and 1 point for the acrobatic. The third person to jump is an athletic halfling who's doing like stretches and stretches and stretches, pulls, and he starts hurtling towards the cliff jump. People cheer him on. People just going, yay, yay. And he slips at the last possible second. He crashes into the cliff, splits her head open. A blush goes everywhere, and she lands with a dull splash at the bottom of the cliffs. And the crowd gasps. Somebody help him!
How far is he?
He's what was it, 90 feet, I think?
Okay, that's exactly the distance. So I'm gonna cast a new spell that I learned. Let me see what it is. Vortex Warp. So it allows me to move a person 90 feet to occupy the space. If she's willing, doesn't have to take a saving throw.
Is that a Strixhaven spell?
No, so it's so basically it twists the space. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw. The target can choose to fail. So basically, can choose to fail, and the target is teleported to an occupied space. So basically, I can bring from the bottom to where we are.
I'm pretty sure it's Strixhaven because Vander's a character in Call of the Netherdeep had to forego it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So I have the rule: no Strixhaven spells allowed. But I'll allow you to use it. I'll allow you to use it this one time, and just feel free to relearn another one. Because Blimbo the halfling is just going to get teleported back on top.
Blimbo.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I didn't know that.
No, that's okay. That's okay. No problem. But it saves Blimbo, and some of the clerics who are around here, they heal Blimbo up, and Blimbo the halfling is embarrassed, but otherwise fine. The last person to come up is a female dragonborn, covered in black scales, presumably a black dragon ancestry, and he beats her chest and it is some type of a rage, and does an absolutely magnificent leap, just soars out into the air, and then she does one twisting acrobatic check and lands at the bottom, soaring a total of 4 points. So at the moment, there's 2 people on 4 points and 1 person on 3, so you're looking for 5. So Bone, during the leap of death, when you're ready, if there's anything you wish to prepare before you go, Bone, let me know. Otherwise, make me an athletics check to jump as far out into the water as you can.
Yeah, and if there are any style points, could I, instead of flipping around in air, which I assume is going to be dexterity, do intimidation, because he's probably going to just do a death dive, and you can Google that. That's a real sport.
No, I know it.
Means he's going to just fall to the water, and he doesn't really know how the sport is supposed to work, which means that you're going to retract your arms and then dive at the last second. So he's just going to splat into the water. Yeah, so I'll start with the athletics.
Is it a Norwegian thing, the death dive?
Yeah,
It is.
deathing,
Oh,
it's
okay.
called. Yeah.
All right.
Is it? What?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
not culturally
Yeah, I've seen it. And
investigated.
it's nuts. Okay,
Yeah.
so
And
I
I'll add
take-
my bardic,
sure.
and I had guidance as well.
No, I guided myself.
Yeah, that's
You
okay.
do Bardic,
So, yeah,
though,
that's
which is a
28.
D6. 28.
Yeah, so 28.
Wow. That's
Well, I can do dexterity, but it's not going to spin around or something.
Well, that's 6 points. You just get an absolute magnificent leap in. You're already winning. And sure, do an intimidation check. As you do a Norwegian death dive.
Oh, wow. That could have gone better.
Yeah,
Love
and all
that.
the ways that a death dive can go wrong. That's what Bone does. Powerful attack, and it's literally a belly splash.
Nice.
But people give you the cheer. They like the effort that they like the effort that you put in. They give you a polite clap.
Nice.
All right, we're still winning, but Incration might have a chance. Incration, so you guide yourself. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, let's see that athletics check as you do a running jump to try and get over it.
Okay, that's not horrible. I'm gonna use my guidance on this.
Sure.
19.
5, 10. That's worth 3 points? Yeah, 3 points. So you get a nice little dive and soar above the cliff. If you like to throw in some acrobatics, feel free
Yep.
to.
Let's try to go for a triple double axle.
That's worth 2 points. So, yep, nice little flip. And that's another great roll for your acrobatics. Could have brought it home. But you do a nice couple of flips and land at the bottom. Which means that Bone wins first prize. And you are awarded with a potion of water breathing, Bone.
Oh.
Nice.
Give it to Vander. You know what? No, he's not. He's not.
Be proud in your potion, Bone. Protect it with your life.
Okay, master.
Good job, big buddy.
That was a good job.
Ah.
Okay, this is the last formal event for the King's Games before the Battle of the Champions happens. But this is a small matter of the drawing for the lottery at the Mule Gate. Assume everybody heads over there.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the way across the city to the Mule Gate. Now, the streets are absolutely packed around here. There's a stage up the front with the barrel with all the gold coins in it. People are, they're crowding all around to get as much, everybody's got a vested interest in that. There's 1,000 odd people here. Last call. If anybody would like to enter the draw, please let us know. Otherwise, we'll proceed shortly. Okay. And something that makes you think this is even more regulated in Krayshawn with your insight check is there have been posters up all over the city showing, encouraging this event. So the crowds are becoming excited, and people are saying like, if I win, I'm going to buy something nice at the Elegant Elephant for my wife. She spends more time in this shop than at any of those other fancy fabric places, more than anywhere else these days. Oh, I'm going to buy my wife the biggest ring ever, and talk like that. And where are you guys? Are you hanging out? Are you getting up close to where the draw is happening? Hanging back in the background? What are you doing? We'll start with Vander. What's Vander doing as this thing's about to be drawn?
Well, I kind of want to. Could you explain the premises? Is it supposed to be random, or is it supposed to be guessing? You buy a lottery ticket and then you hope for the best.
You write your name on a gold coin. All the gold coins are pointed in the barrel, and if your name gets drawn out of the barrel, you win the prize. So you have to write your name on a gold coin.
Okay, can I do anything with that though? What can I try to do? You know what? Vander's gonna try. He's gonna try his best. He's gonna come with a gold coin, and he's going to cast. Where is it? Distort value on his gold coin, and he's going to make it look very nice, very shiny, very mesmerizing. You really want to pick this coin because it's very pretty.
That is a pretty coin. Okay, we'll throw it into the barrel.
And yeah, that's that.
Keep that in mind. Vander and Incration. Roll a D1000. Looking for a natural 1,000.
Oh, 1D.
Incration, nope.
Nope. Closer though.
So, a name gets caught out and a person cheers. Yes. But whereabouts is everybody? Actually, let's do this. Obviously, there's a map involved here, so something's going to happen. But just feel free to place yourself where you think would be appropriate for your character. We'll say Kazri is above this all and goes have some more wine somewhere. It's just the four of you.
So.
Probably be in the corner, leaning on the hut here.
Is this where the drawing is happening?
Yeah, this is the barrel, and these are the two people organizing the event. One of them just pulled out the lucky winner. Suddenly, a horse and carts comes thundering around the corner and screams to a halt right there.
Oh, so close.
I'm going to say you're close enough as it swings around. Vander, can you make me a dexterity saving throw? I'll say at advantage, since you're kind of close.
Same with Bone.
Oh, horrible.
Where is Bone? I don't see Bone.
He's right behind me.
Vander.
Oh, there. Yeah, I didn't see. Yeah, same deal with your dexterity saving throw. You can just roll it straight, Bone.
Oh, I do have danger sense though.
Then at advantage.
Didn't help me.
So the barrel, the carriage just thumps into both of you, and you both take 4d8 bludgeoning. That's not
ouch.
Right there, right? 4d8, so 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's
harsh. This person here He's driving the carriage. He wasn't there. And says, all right, everybody, back off. And 4 muscular figures emerge from the carriage. These look very, very tough characters. And this guy driving the carriage jumps on and says, oh, step the hell back. And he grabs the barrel and says, anybody have any problem with this, you're going to be fucked up. Everybody just step back and walk away. And people do. Walk. Whoops, not the carriage, though. You come back here, carriage. That carriage, you can go to the map player. And can I have everybody make me a perception check, please?
My God, so many rolls below 10.
17 is not good enough.
Oh,
And the 2 people on stage. Everybody, your safety at the King's game is the most important thing. I suggest everybody just back off. Just back off.
I walk forward.
Bone slash.
Yes.
I prepare to throw a card.
And I withdraw my weapon.
I feel like it would be better to wait a little bit. But sure, we can do it now.
The hell up. You gonna back the hell up?
No.
Are we doing this? What do you do?
Vander's gonna back over to the building and with a cheeky smile, though.
He jumps down from the platform with the barrel under his arm.
I'm moving forward. Stop. You can still leave this place with your life.
Can Vander try to use his action to turn into this guy?
To turn into what guy? The guy with the barrel?
Yeah, the Salistran guy.
Sure. If you want to use disguise self to make yourself look like that, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I'll just put this token as you're confusing people with your appearance. There we go. He backs up some more. Get the hell out of my way! And people retreat back.
Vander wants to go on top of the scene. And he kind of wants to jump on the Salistran guy from behind and try to roll around with him to try to confuse everyone on who's who.
So you're trying to jump him, looking like him?
Yeah, to try confuse everyone about who's who.
Okay. Interesting decision. So you're coming up on the stage, jumping, and trying to look like him.
Yeah.
Let's do a performance versus performance. He's got a flat charisma modifier, and he rolls an 11.
Well, I've been known to roll horribly today, so we'll see. Not much better though, but.
Okay, so you're wrestling around and he says, get the hell off me. And he tries to push you off him. He rolls a 7 for his strength check to try and push you the hell away.
Well, I'm not really strong, but I'll try to resist that. And I'm gonna say, get the hell away from me, you maggot.
Fine by me. And he grabs the barrel and puts it in the back of the wagon.
I mean, before he do that, I was thinking of: is the people still around? Is this two women around this guy?
No, they're all left up,
Yeah.
and there's 4 thuggy-looking guys.
Yeah. So when Bender is playing with him, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Offensive spell?
Yes, I do. So we should roll for initiative.
Hey, don't take my son's line. But yes.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, forgot to check my token.
And do I get a reaction when he tries to move away from my space?
We'll say this is just as he's moving away, so I'll put him back here.
Right.
And we'll do initiative. Okay. So, the crowd all scatters as this battle breaks out. And, what was Bone doing while all this was happening?
Awaiting commands.
Awaiting commands. This lady on the stage jumps off and she goes to attack somebody. Not sure who. 1 to 3, she attacks Vander. She attacks Vander, so unfortunately your rule almost works. And she's going to get advantage on this as she just comes
Let's
over
attack-
and...
Let's attack Vendor or the other guy who looks like Vendor.
No, he attacks Vander, the one that looks like Zelestron. This is where I rolled this D6. On a high roll would be good for you, but just bad luck, unfortunately. And comes over with a massive fist and just tries to clock you in the back of the head. And rolls...
Yeah, 15...
double kick. Continue didn't see that.
15 hits.
Oh,
15 hits. In that case,
Yeah.
you take... Whoops. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, but because she comes out of nowhere, you didn't expect it, you take an additional 3d6. What a terrible roll! You take 11 points of damage as she thunders her into the back of you, and then she punches you again with another one. This time rolling a 19. Once again, she
Yeah,
clocks
that
you on
also
the
hits.
back of the head, and you take another 5 bludgeoning damage.
I'm so close. I have 3 more HP.
Buddy, get the hell out of here! Onto the carriage! And Cracion.
Steady aim, fling a card at the bitch that is hitting, I think, is my friend.
Okay, sure. Card comes out.
Card comes out. Reroll the 15 in case it's a 20. It's not. All right, 27.
That's
I am. She seems kind of strong, so I'm gonna charge this card up with one of my 2 charges of my special stuff. Get it here. All right, and attack. Let's see. It's a 1, so at the start of its next turn, it will take damage equal to half the sneak. So right now it takes 14. At the start of its next turn, it'll take 4.
okay, cool. I'll take the 4 off now because I'm probably going to forget that. So we'll just do the damage as a card
18 total.
goes through. Okay, cool. Zelestron, this big half-orc says, "You screwed with the wrong guy. Should have stepped aside. It's just money. It's not worth your life, friend." And he brings out a mace. And there's an ally near to him, so this would be an advantage. So he clocks Vander on the head. Oh, for a 9. Not good. But then he
Nice.
tries to swing with a mace once again at advantage. Rolls a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Plonk on the side of the head, and you take 3 points of damage. Wasn't that your hit points?
Just enough. Yeah,
Down he
Banner
goes.
falls to the ground.
And he spits at you, takes the barrel, rushes it around, and puts it in the back of the thing. Bone, what do you do?
Let's see. I was gonna rage, but I seem to be okay. It's gonna move over there. Not hurt, master. And he's gonna do a celestial revelation as his bone wings guts out of his back, and his eyes grow a misty, deep Vanta black color, and has a ghostly halo. So that means so that's a bonus action. Creatures within 10 feet of me have to succeed on a charisma saving throw DC 14 or become frightened of me until the end of my next turn. And I also have this form for a minute.
Okay, Zelestran, sorry. He rolls a 4. So he's frightened of you? Is that right? Bone?
Yeah, DC. Oh, let me see.
What was
Was
it,
it
4?
14? Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So they become frightened of you for a round?
Yes, to the end of my next turn.
It's within how close to you?
Within 10 feet.
These 4 guys who are just looking threatening, they're not afraid.
And before bonus, my turn, I think, But okay.
Oh yeah, it's Adai's turn first.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just do your thing, and then I can do my thing. Don't worry.
Yeah, sure.
I got a 13, and then I had to reroll because I didn't
Sure.
select my token.
And we need to add Joy into the mix.
Yeah, that would be nice. You
Yes.
can still operate without me being.
And
conscious.
also my bird.
Hey, so
Which
if I
is-
ever forget to put your familiars on, feel free just to drag them on yourself.
Right,
but
thank you.
yeah, roll initiative for both of them, and feel free to
I'm just
position
gonna
them
try.
where you
Yeah,
want.
cool.
Sure.
Mine is 18.
Uh,
Let's say I didn't do anything because I didn't order anything, so it doesn't matter.
18 for coastal,
Yeah, and
So,
16 for joy.
16 for Joy. I love Joy's name because Joy doesn't invoke.
And imagine
happiness only.
Joy is not there, no?
Joy's invisible. You mean?
No, I mean
Yeah.
it's not there, no?
Yeah, invisible.
Yeah, but what it is, it's there.
Yeah, joy is supposedly always staying on the shoulder of Vander's shoulder.
So, yeah, so that'll be low.
Okay, so put Joy there and roll initiative for Joy. Oh, sorry, what did Joy roll?
16.
16. Okay, we'll reshuffle all of this. Creation and Zelestran. This is a bit let's do Joy then and Adai. Since Joy, what does Joy do? What does Coastal do?
Coastal, okay, is going to fly by to this guy who's in front of Born, so maybe he will get attacked by Born, and then it's flying here.
Let's try
So,
here.
Provide that. No, actually no. It's gonna provide advantage against this woman that is being attacked by Increation.
Okay.
Remember.
So this initiative thing is confusing. What was your initiative, Bone?
13.
13. Yeah.
So
No, it's correct.
Okay, so we'll just ignore your turn, Bone, when it comes to your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Coastal buzzes the lady. What is Joy doing? Invisibly.
Yeah, well, Vander can't really forgo his turn because he needs to use his turn to roll death saving throws. So Joy is just gonna follow the last person that did anything to Vander, and she's going to reappear in front of him and just like try to annoy him and be like, "Oh, that's a big pot of gold you got there, big boy," and he's just gonna annoy him.
Away from me. And that was your death saving throw, Adai?
No, I need to roll that on my turn. This was just Joy's turn.
They was the initiative of Costa, but it's already there.
Okay, so Coastal can go now as well, and then we'll do death saving throws.
No, it already did. So
Oh, it
it's,
did, you're right.
after Joy, it's my turn.
Adai.
Yeah.
Yeah, now your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna position myself to. Do I see Joy, by the way, or is invisible?
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Joy
she's
became
yeah.
She's invisible.
Oh, she's
No,
visible.
not
Visible.
anymore.
Damn it! So you are screwing me there.
Sorry.
Yeah. Do I know if Joy appears again if he dies?
Yeah,
It's a familiar?
Yeah, it's a familiar.
Yeah,
You've got a
sorry,
familiar.
but I know.
You're familiar with
Yeah, so
familiars.
so I'm gonna cast basically a con spell. I think it's something like that.
Okay.
Ooh.
I cast Rhyme. Oh, sorry. Well, I think doesn't matter.
Rhymes Binding Ice.
Yes, which I will put in the BTT. So all of them have to do a Constitution saving throw or take 9 points of cold damage. Assuming that they were running, as you told me. But
Is this a civilian?
This is what I asked him. He said that they were running away, so assuming that he didn't have. If they're in the middle, then I don't do it. But I thought
this one is
they were
not
leaving.
running. This one is not running.
Okay. Okay. So she was there at 5 feet of the enemies for like. Okay. Let me see, because now I don't know.
You're not doing Rhymes Binding Ice. See, she's just standing there.
If I tell her to move, she will not be able to move before I cast the spell, no?
I'll tell you what, make an intimidation check to tell her to get the hell out the way.
Okay. Not my thing, but 15.
So, shit. Ah! And she runs and kind of cowers behind you. And then you cast Rhymes Binding Ice?
Yes.
Zalastron, I've already made his saving throw. He rolled a dirty 20. So he takes 4 points of damage from Rhymes Binding Ice.
And the other 4 guys?
The ice fails to attach to them at all.
Oh, damn it. Okay. And this is my action, and I think as a bonus action, seeing the people is there, I think... No, that's my turn. Yeah.
The second guy on the stage jumps down and attacks Bone. First of all, doing just this one. The first one will be at advantage. Rolls a 21.
Oh, they are all in.
So it hits you right on the back of the head and does 7 points of damage plus another 3d6. So 19 points of damage as he clocks you in the back of the head. And then he punches you again, just a normal punch, rolling a 10. So the big one hits, the second one misses. He clocks you in the back of the head. Bone, you've had your turn?
Oh no, I didn't do my actions. I only did my bonus action.
Okay, so Bone, as you were.
Yeah, I probably would have done my. I can't change my mind now, so I would have done the Celestial Revelation. Does this affect this guy who attacked me as well?
Maybe. So was. No, it doesn't. He rolls an 18.
Okay. He's going to attack. Turn around and attack the guy who attacked him, I suppose.
Okay.
With his bone claws. Recklessly, because that's what I do.
19 hits. 21 hits. Bone claws come out. That's 13 points of damage. Okay, nice.
Yep. In addition to, let's see, my necrotic damage, that's 3 more necrotic damage to him.
Another 3 more. Okay, got it. 3 more. Okay, perfect. Okay, so jumps down, attacks you, you attack him. No rage yet, Bone?
No, I used my bonus action already for...
Kerry's not here? Or I didn't see... sorry, I didn't realize he left.
Yeah, she had to do something for Dylan, her husband, so...
Okay, that's... I think maybe we have to leave this combat, because we are outnumbered.
I'll tell you what, we'll do one round, and then we'll come back into it. We'll do 1 round. The lady next to you says, "Oh my God, thank you so much for saving you." And she comes in for a hug.
I
Just at that
don't
moment-
trust my. I mean, they are.
Just at
Anyway,
the
doesn't
last
matter.
moment, claws extend from her hand like Wolverine, and she drives them into you. First one is 23. Does that hit? I'm assuming that hits.
That hits. I don't think he has advantage if you're using advantage because I have
No,
an
no,
ability
no,
that.
Just the first roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh. Ooh, almost maximum damage. 20 points of slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Ow.
And she whispers in your ear as the claws stick in. "Thanks for telling me to get out the way, by the way." And she puts in another set of claws, rolling a 23 for another 14
Jesus.
slashing.
I can still. I mean, you are roll. Oh, damn it. Okay, I still alive.
Okay. Vander. And just so that's going to get confusing,
Damn it.
everybody with a name has attacked you. So you see lots of the people just... Everybody else is a civilian. You know the people who are attacking you have attacked you. And everybody... Actually, make me an insight check. Everybody make me an insight check.
Even I?
Except for Vander. Bone. No. Crescion. No.
Oh my
Adai.
god. These rolls.
Adai. Also, it makes sense. You notice when you cast Binding Ice on these guys, nothing actually happened. It wasn't as if the spell
They're not-
missed, it didn't do it. And you have the suspicion
They're
that
not real.
these 4 guys are not real. You notice they haven't attacked, but they're going, "Ah, ah, ah,
And I
ah."
saved the only one who I wanted. Okay, damn it.
Mm,
Vander,
This wouldn't have happened to Bender.
you need to privately roll me a death saving throw. Okay, and you did it correctly. Well done.
Thank you.
And that's where we'll
I just
pick it
copied.
up. That's the whole point. So, and by the way, you made an insight check against someone selling you the coins. They weren't in on the scam. They were just workers for this thing. So they were perfectly innocent. They weren't part of it. But obviously these 2 leaders, Varen Kalar and Mazanax, are in on it. And you don't know their doppelgangers, by the way.
ah!
Alright, and Vander's dying, and Bone, oh yeah. What hit points are you on, Adai?
Not doing well. I still have three hit points.
Okay. Alright, well, not every battle you can win, but let's hope this battle you survive. Okay, we'll call it quits here as I need to get my kids in 3 minutes anyway. So
Yep.
thank you, gentlemen.
All right.
And we'll see
Alright.
how
Enjoy
this
the game.
plays out next time. And we'll definitely be doing Battle of the Champions next week, which is the big event for the King's Games.
You mean
guys-
if we survive the?
Oh, yep, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
That's true.
Okay, see you later, guys. Take care. Bye.
See ya.